Zion is going to be safe if they live with you. So you do this kind of a thing and you flaunting it. I don't know what's going on in the country. The government needs to get in. So they take the child from them, then they can marry themselves. They can do whatever they want to do to themselves. But children shouldn't be in that kind of environment because it's not safe. It's not safe at all. We saw what he did. We saw the video. We saw when, I don't really know when, we saw when he was begging, maybe crying, something like that. And if you don't commit offense, you can't go to jail. So because you go to jail, that means you did what they accuse you of forever. So the child needs to be taken from them. End of the story.
Ole, child, come and carry.
Inaccountability of his actions is whatever he did.
The evil that people did in justice of Obama, who's taking accountability of it? Come on,
one guy went to a platform. He said, "What are we even talking about? That 90% to 95% of men that they all molest children." A man said that on a platform. Women were there. That day, I wanted to climb that platform. I was like, I don't know this platform. I was so, what are we talking about? Why are we making it look as if it's a new thing? That 90% of them, men, to 95% have molested. And women are there. I don't mind them. They don't know what their husband is doing, their brothers, their family. They don't even know where they are doing at their corner. I don't care what anybody is doing at the corner. In as much I did not catch that person red-handed, it's none of my business. I don't care. No traces was left. I didn't catch you, nothing. That's my problem. I'm only going to talk about the person that was caught red-handed.
I am talking about the
and they will like, you people deserve worse government in that Nigeria. Even if they were abroad, you feel that you are safe, your children are not in abroad. You will face God. Ọlọ́run máa ṣe irú ẹ̀ fún yín. Àwọn ọmọ yín àbí torí pé mo ò dé púpọ̀ ní àbí torí pé mi ò bú púpọ̀ ló jẹ́ kó máa ṣe mí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí torí mo pẹ́ bímọ ni because I cannot just imagine somebody come and do nonsense around my mission now. Mi ì lè imagine. Bí alópin ọ̀lọ́run lórúkọ Jésù Olúwa ṣàánú fún mi. Náà ní jẹ́ ká lópin ọ̀lọ́run. In fact, tí bá gba àjẹ́ tí bá lọ wá gbára gbà nítorí ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn no be make una know say no be me. Kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì fi okú ẹ̀ ò ní ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ for life. I don't care. Wọ́n ó ṣáà máa ṣe ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ lè ṣorí burúkú lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àwa yìí. Àwọn tó bá ní my kind of personality don't go near them. Máa gbé sí wọn máa wá àdìtà àti agbára. Máa gbé ọmọ kíkún ọmọ wáṣẹ́. Máa kọ rẹ́súmì fún àjẹ́ like I need agbára. Na that person, only that person be my business. You will not die but you will suffer. Máa frustrate gbogbo ilé ayé ẹ̀. Wàá tún bọ́ta, wọ́n wá get a piece. You now come outside and come and be saying nonsense, be rubbing her. We understand you. Sometimes when I'm doing some happy, am I overreacting? Maybe because it take me time to do money, and be training you people money, because I don't know. A shameless set of people defending nonsense. Let me hear this one. Tomorrow also send the same. No, we don't want to take in Bombay. And this is house. And that's no longer news. But I saw some things and I felt like, no, it's better. So this video, before I start, I might not be able to read comments because obviously I'm on multiple platforms. So, but if I can get somebody to do admin, I don't mind. So, first and foremost, like I said, it's not so good news, and I'll tell you why. Let me start with the good news first. The good news is, like I said years ago, and I've kept on saying, during investigations, we found out that Olariwaju James Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, we found out that he had dozens of victims. So I speak for myself when I say I spoke and met with about 12 of his victims. So the first news is that at least those of his victims who couldn't speak out, or there's no how you can make it up to somebody who has had to, suffer that kind of violence from anybody, any form of abuse, especially by a minor, so there's really nothing you can do that will compensate for their pain or what they've been through. So, but I know that on one side, some of them feel as if maybe they got little justice, because we all know Olariwaju James Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, should be behind bars for life. But, now, the number 2 one is, for the few years that he was incarcerated, there were no new victims, at least from him. We've seen so many other cases. We've seen the ones that really ended like badly, but at least for those years, Olariwaju James Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, stayed away. He was not able to harm anyone. So that's another upside. Now, the third upside is that now everyone is aware. So before I continue, this video is for the few sane Nigerians who believe that children need to be protected, loved, provided for. People who believe that rape or assault, sexual assault is evil. This video is for those who still wish to, how do I say it, protect whether their own children or other people from this kind of horrible experience. If you don't fall under the category of these people I have mentioned, you don't have any business here. Except maybe you just feel, I will see princess, see my princess Monica. I know some of you are, and I say some of you are internet stalkers. Like, if you don't see somebody, like, you won't be okay. So, but if you don't fall in this category, this video is not for you. Now, the other upside is, people are now aware. So, schools, when they see him now, they know to be very careful. If you go to school and you see Olariwaju James Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, around your school premises, you know what to do. If only schools are now aware, people are now aware. If you see Olariwaju aka Baba Ijesha around schools, you should know what to do. Okay. Hotels, because he's a known serial pedophile and serial rapist. He is known serial pedophile. He is known serial pedophile and serial rapist. He is known serial pedophile and serial rapist. This is coming out from Princess as at Batujade. Oh, Syria. I'm saying this clearly because he also has adult victims. And I'm sure, if you need to just watch my old videos. Right? He said he also has adult victims. That means no one ṣe Baba Ijesha. Ara ṣíṣe yẹn náà ni ò jẹ́ kí Baba Ijesha fi ara balẹ̀ ó maintain low profile. ọjọ́ ń bọ̀ lóluwa rí ara pé wọ́n ń ṣe é ní òjò kó ló ṣe ń ṣe bí ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ tó fẹ́ wọnú omi gbígbóná. I pray Kuku still get mama for life. I pray kí mọ́mí that woman make you no just open eye like this dey look you. Ó tètè mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa ṣe.
So it's not a matter of because I'm not a child. No, he does it to children and also to adults. There are the women who have come out. So that's.
You see, he does it to children and also adults. That is why in his video, don't circulate and say, are you an adult? Are you above 18? So if anybody is above 18, you are entitled to the woman. In his new video that is circulating now, don't trend in see, don't make it. Anybody want to take picture with you? Ask them, are you an adult? Because they are an adult, are you entitled to their body without their consent? Are you an adult? Are you an adult? Not to make it easy, and people are clapping for it, applauding the pedo.
The landlords now know that this is a person that Olariwaju James Omiyinka aka Baba Ijesha is. So you don't have an excuse.
Those people that are supporting him, ask them, Olariwaju aka Baba Ijesha bá wá sílé wọn, tí wọ́n lè fọmọ wọn lẹ̀ sí sitting room pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Can you allow him to carry your child? Tẹ́ bá gbé kí akọ́lẹ̀ bá sọ pé dáàdi ẹ̀ gbé kalẹ̀. Can you allow him to touch your child? Pé ó kàn tẹ̀ wá kí tó bá ti ń wọnú sitting room ilẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀yá afárá ẹ̀ wọnú lé lọ títí tí máa ti tẹ́ bá gbóhùn mi kí n pè é tẹ́ bá bọ́ síta. Those people supporting, will you welcome me and not send your children back into the room? Can you allow this man around your kids? Will you allow this man to carry your baby on his lap? Lunimee, can you send this man to go and carry your auntie come from your body? How about if I daddy wa ẹjọ ló bá ní gbọ́ ọmọ mi wá? Will you leave them close to each other? I am very sure now that if the girl they go vacation now maybe now your mama go be in place and be this. You will not. Can you leave the auntie with Baba Ijesha? They cannot. The fear of all of them supporting. If they see Amere Buruku, they will not. But they are supporting nonsense because they are callous, they are evil, and some of them are doing it because of justice for Mohbad, Iyabo Ojo. Ara yín lè ṣe. Iyabo Ojo kò lọ́mọ tó fẹ́ molest. Ọmọ obìnrin ti máa rí ọmọ ọkọ gidi wálé, ó ti ń ṣayé. Ìkò bímọ sí Nàìjíríà tó ti ń ṣe pálapàla. Alpha how market. Sure.
Okay. Now, I saw something, some people sent me a link, and also people have been calling me, oh, this is what they saw online. Look, this video is for intelligent people. You know me?
No baby
sister. You get anything about saying it's people who don't have a purpose, or who, I don't know, who don't have like focus in life. I will say, oh, they want to live on couches.
I have said it before. It's as if it is because you do not understand Yoruba very well. I said it before now in this very show, and I have said it before that she's going to have to cover a lot of shit for this guy because she wouldn't want people to mock her. She wouldn't want to be a subject of mockery. And this guy will be gallivanting. This guy will be doing all sort of rubbish, knowing fully well that this lady will not be able to come outside and talk about him. I have said it before. May God not let it happen to that lady. This lady will not come out and say anything. May God not let it happen around this lady. It will be a thing of shame for her to come out and cry. Even the case scenario that are not up to her own. We've seen relationship marriages that are going through a lot of stuff. They were not able to come out because of the shame of what their friends will say, their family member, the society, and they will die in silence. That was what I said before that priority speak. That was what I said. They would talking about when you ordinarily when you whitewash man, put out for where you don't belong. If you start to do something, no if you talk. You know if you come out. And men are fond of that. The moment they push you to whitewash them, to put them, carry them like this, bam, they will start doing nonsense. Because you cannot use that same mouth to that you have used to whitewash them, you have used to raise their shoulder high. You will be ashamed to go back and say, hey, the man where I tell you say now don't no be odogun, I mean they feed them. You know, before now I do number one rule, the mistake you should not make in your marriage or in your relationship. tó bá ti ṣe mistake ọ̀ jẹ́ ìyá o ọ̀ jẹ́ ìyá a lè láì tí ì pẹ́ jù ọlọ́run tó ti lo 20 years lo 30 years but certainly it is not by year, it is not how far, it is how well, it is not by years but certainly pẹ̀lú ọpọlọ kékeré we carry for a big go tí ṣe where relationship specialist like them. This is why I decided need to be protected so that she will not suffer. Oh, my darling sister. I really don't speak. I think contact she may be expert in one. But hello, Fua.
Okay, now you know. So if anything happens after this time, okay, before you tag me and say, oh, princess, and she said it to justice for, now you now know. Now, Baba Ijesha, was sentenced to 16 years total. 5 years on one count, 5 years on another count, 3 years on one count, 3 years on another count.
Did you hear? 16 years total. 5 years on one count, 5 years on another count, 3 years. Okay.
5 plus 5 is 10, plus 3 is, plus another 3 is 16. That's the total number of years.
So why did they reduce it?
But the judge asked that he serves the term concurrently. I'm saying this slowly because for those who are messaging me, so that you understand, I don't want messages or whatever to break down. And for those of you, some of you have coconut head. Until you enter the line was there. So 16 years, those counts, it was 4 count charges, 5, 3, and 3. When the judge says somebody should serve terms concurrently, it means that the terms will run together, concurrently together. So instead of serving 5 and coming to serve 5, you run the 10 together. In total 16, but you will have to serve 5 because 5 is the highest. For those of us who know mathematics, so 5 years 10, another 5 years 10, 3 years and 3 years, but it's serving the whole 10 together. So this is my hand 5. Now, the jail calendar, for those who have been incarcerated before, they will tell you, is 8 months a year. We have 12 months in our calendar, but the jail calendar.
Every year is 8 months in a year. You say, okay, 8 months. So 1 year in Nigeria too is also 8 months. It happens here to a year to a man shape. If he was 15 years, he will serve 5 years. He was given 16, then he served 5 years on 4 count charges, 552 and 332.
Months. So if you multiply 8 by 5, how much you get? 40 months.
So he served 40 months. 40 months. That is 3 years and 3 years and 4 months, right? Okay.
Months. That's what you get. Now, if you count, so this is 4 now. 5 years. 3 years, 3 years. It's 7 years together concurrently. Now we're multiplying this 5 years by 8 months. This 5 by 8, that's 40 months. Now we'll go back to when she started his incarceration, July 14th. So we count together. July 14th, 2022 to 2023, a year, to 2024, 2 years, to 2025, 3 years. That is
36 months.
3 years is 36 months. 36
August, September, October, November.
You look at the 36 months, subtract it from 40 that he was supposed to say.
He has 4 months left. Yes.
Okay, that is August, September, October, November. That is, he has served his full term for this offense that I reported.
He has served, okay, point of your daddy, he has served his full term. Ibolo ti wá ráyè náàkì. Ibolo ti ráyè náàkì àbọ̀mọ̀ ní ìdẹ̀fẹ́sọ̀ ọ̀sọ̀mọlọ́mọ o. This guy that said that kọ́ lọ wo ọmọ yẹn kọ́ ṣe DNA fún báyìí ṣé ń kúrò. Ibolo ti wá ráyè serve. This lady calculated it nísìn. Ó ní he has served his full term. Ibolo ti wá ráyè. Ibolo ti ráyè náàkì. I hope this girl will come and talk about the conjugal visit too. Because that conjugal visit to my own findings, after my findings, I learned that it's not happening in Nigeria.
Yes, concurrence. 5 times 8 months, which is the prison calendar, and 40 months. From July 2022 to July 2025, that's 36 months. The remaining 4 months, August, September, October, November. So those of you remember it was sentenced on the 14th of July.
And he came back on the 14th of
Why am I saying this? It's no secret that Yomi Fabi tried his best to turn this case on his head, to do sorts. We know he's a serial, rape sympathizer, and he's also been accused severally of some of.
He is a serial rape sympathizer. I don't know. And he's also been accused. Okay.
His colleagues of also of sexual assault. So
Yomi Fabi also has been accused of sexual assault by his colleague. No wonder let me take it back a little bit. You see,
that is 3 years. 3 years is 36 months. 3 years in normal calendar is 36 months. Now, you look at the 36 months, subtract it from 40 that he was supposed to say. You have 4 months left. Okay? That is August, September, October, November. That is, he has served his full term for this offense that I reported. He has served his full term. 5 years concurrence, 5 times 8 months, which is the prison calendar, that's 40 months. From July 2022 to July 2025, that's 36 months. The remaining 4 months, August, September, October, November. So those of you remember it was sentenced on the 14th of July. So he has served his full term. Why am I saying this? It's no secret that Yomi Fabi tried his best to turn this case on his head, to do sorts. We know he's a serial, rape sympathizer, and he's also been accused severally of some of his colleagues of sexual assault. So Yomi Fabi, we know, we try to, I don't know, maybe weave around or make stories. There's no story. There's no need to make any story. Besides, I still don't understand why anyone wants to make stories for a rapist or self-confessed rapist, because I believe the videos are so. If you've not seen the video, you can still go. It's there on my page, Princess Damilola Foundation. You can still watch the video. But at least one of the videos is pinned, so you won't need to scroll so much. That's another thing.
It's a Damilola Foundation, I think. Hello.
It's out. God will punish her. It's finally out. I don't really understand the depth of your understanding.
Yes.
How we got
this video was 2025. It was sent to me by Olosun. She wanted me to know that this lady said the guy served his time completable. You understand? So in this video, the way she calculated it, the guy actually that we were made to understand, though maybe what is she left before them, we don't know, because we had the rumors that he was being released like 3 times before we finally saw his face outside. Maybe what is she left before them, we don't know. Before we finally see Baba Ijesha, people were like, Baba Ijesha, Baba Ijesha, you understand? But we are meant to, with this calculation, I think this lady. But the question is, I don't know. People are just saying, hey, you should ask about not she put our lóyún. Show òun ló lọ́mọ. Ṣé òun ló lọ́mọ? Àbúrò náà bá àṣírí ni. Wọ́n ní IVF, ṣó dókítà lọ gba spam, wọ́n wá gbé lọ bá God. I cannot say this.
Somebody said in the sentence, do you think God supports child defilement or rape? Do you think there are some countries that if we all know that is the ultimate penalty? So, there's no need for us to fool ourselves. We know that Olaniwaju James Omiyinka, the serial pedophile, and
because do you know why I'm saying this? When he came out there to come and grant an interview on Viola's podcast, he talked about, he was trying to defend Bobrisky that ran away because of that case. He was defending Bobrisky. I saw him, he served his time. He was defending Adedoyin. He was also defending Evans Abitani, that they all served with their time. Who asks you? Do we ask you? Why do you talk about it? If you are not trying to cover up some things, you are meant to come and talk about your own. Why are you telling us about Evans, Bobrisky, and Adedoyin? If not that the same mercy was being granted to you both, heads of safe than Bobrisky served. Yeah, I saw Bobrisky in the prison. Adedoyin serve. Time with even with IVF, it should be categorized as illegal. His case needs to be reviewed. Honestly, you came out to November. Your wife will born for March. And you people say he go jail. If you like, if he say he no go, people say they put her for one side. How did it even happen? And if they have helped you one way or the other, maybe they allow this woman to be visiting you, or what? If you guys say, were you both supposed to bring that outside? If not, be say we did not get good system, you are meant to do it on a low key. Let years run pass. Be on a low profile so that people will not calculate it for you. After 2 years, 3 years, that you people will come out, people would have forgotten the main calculation. They will not be able to emphasize on it this much. But because we did not have good system in that Nigeria, that is why they feel jail. This old scenario needs to be questioned. Were you in the prison at all? Were you released before your time? That is why the guy say release before you release. Portable. Were you released before your time? What happened? Even if it was IVF, now justice be that one. Person where they cash for pedophile, cash for molestation, they carry doctor, maybe go they collect his sperm. I cannot understand. Person where they give conjugal visit, where no they Nigeria. People started saying he's in Nigeria. He's not in Nigeria. I done my research, I don't ask so. So that conjugal visit now, you can't still the knack inside there. To join knack in the báwo lẹni wẹlé bá ìṣe fẹ́ wà remorseful? What a shame. And people are ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ẹ ti sáàbù táìmì ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Tí fídíò yẹn bá níjọ́ tí fídíò bá tún kọjá tí fídíò yẹn bá tún kọjá lójú mi ní máa sọ lọ ní ìdè ní dákẹ́.
Story for a rapist or
1 minute. All right.
self-confessed rapist because I believe the video.
He said self-confessed rapist. Self-confessed. That means he confessed to. Sorry, my love. Are you okay?
And so if you've not seen the video, you can still go and stay on my page, Princess Damilola Foundation.
Princess Damilola Foundation.
At least one of the videos is pinned, so you won't need to scroll so much. That's another thing I want to point out. So for those of you who are saying, it's out, God will tell you, it's finally out. The I don't really understand the depth of your understanding. But I want to ask you, how will God punish me for somebody serving his sentence? Do you think God supports child defilement or rape? Do you think there are some countries that if this happens, we all know that it's the ultimate penalty? So, there's no need for us to fool ourselves. We know that Olaiwaju James Onyeka, the serial pedophile and serial rapist, has served his full term. We have publications, of course, we are already posted on my page a while ago. He appealed several times. So, I have the data, I have the documentation.
He appealed several times.
But he appealed, and every time his appeal was thrown out. And the last one, the appeal was still upheld their judgment that, no, go back, serve your term. So there's nothing like, nothing like they granted him, or he wasn't acquitted of anything. And for you simple-minded people that will even think, he was acquitted, I ask you, if you feel in your head that he was acquitted, even though you have the evidence, the court has shown you that he has served his term, why don't you just send your kids to him for the holiday? Just do that. You don't have to take my word for it. Now, there are some, that is clear, so we don't need to overflow that. Intelligent people don't need to hear things repeatedly. They know it once. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know during some of my videos, I talked about areas where Mama Ijesha lives, because we couldn't put the addresses out there, obviously for security reasons. But I'm going to say...
You want to say something? Oluwa Luni. Want to say something?
No. I just came in now. I'm trying to train calling a minute. If I had this job to cut in place. I thought you were going to
àwọn annoying people to answer yìí ní ti ní interest sí mọ́.
I know, but I thought say okay, but the mo gba tí mo ti bu agbise ni mo tètè tọ́ ni. Ìgbà téèyàn àti máa ń kọ báyìí gan tẹjọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ tẹjọ́ ń fẹ́ tẹ́ ń ṣàlàyé fún pẹ̀lú mo ń gbọ́. Tẹ́ ń ṣàlàyé fún máa yẹn everything. I was listening to it. I just finished work now. You know, it's just so sad, honestly. Maybe no, included, no. My family is not, we are not included. If you talk about yara one day in Nigeria, only you only play because those are are you adults are big king can you imagine? Are you an adult? Are you an adult? Don't pay. Can you imagine? You know, offer downplay in Koto Shelley, offer downplay any. But they alone they for shake because I want me won't commit to suicide because of this thing. Only story lady continue but that one our bandit be a story lady here. On our bandit be want to molest go want to rape go. Our family wọ́n ní kó máa wulẹ̀ sanwó pé kí ni kókó because tó bá release òun ò lè wà okay mọ́ for the rest of her life. Ibi tó rí fóònù tó àwọn family ẹ̀ṣẹ́ olùkọ́ ti yìnbọn tó scream tó pàdánù sínú tó bẹ̀. This thing destroy people's life. Only lady kan náà tó analyse ẹ̀ God bless that woman anywhere she is. Ó ní ẹ̀ ń celebrate bàbá Ijesha. Many people will be victim. Ọmọ tó bá yẹ pé bóyá Ọlọ́run ti destiny ọmọ yìí pé ọmọ yìí o doctor ló máa dì láyé o kí orú ọmọ yẹn kó wá molest ọmọ yẹn ọkàn kó ṣàfihàn kó fi tipa bá lò fún fẹsọ ní English kí nǹkan wá kó wá di pé ọmọ yẹn kò lè comprehend. Ẹjọ́ ọmọ tó fẹ́ ṣe doctor yẹn ṣe mọ á padà yé doctor yẹn dì. It's only the grace of God. Lọ́mọ yẹn máa fi padà jẹ́ èèyàn tó máa tó máa remain on the track tó fẹ́ bí ibi tó wà focus on okay, I want to become a doctor. It's only the grace of God lọ́mọ ẹ̀ máa fi remain in that track láti ti nǹkan tó fẹ́ dì láyé. Kí ni ẹ máa mess àwọn ọmọ up psychologically? Ṣé mo MFM àwọn Nigerians won't believe in mental health. Reason nìyẹn. They don't believe in mental health. They don't believe in psychological effects. Pé nǹkan yìí ó ń damage àwọn èèyàn psychologically. Wọ́n believe in it. Olóṣè ń ṣe àwọn ìyá yẹn tẹ́ bá wò wọ́n most of them ó kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n lọ school. Not all of them. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ kọjá tó dẹ̀ gba school láàrin wọn ó kàn gba school kọjá ní kò school gọ́gọ́ ò gbà òun gan kọjá. Irú wọn làwọn yèyé kúdì yẹn. A lawyer for that matter. A person tó lóun lọ study law for 4 years. See how so ẹni tó bá gbé kéèsì fún yèyé kúdì yẹn ń sìn pé wọ́n èèyàn kan molest ọmọ òun o wá gbé kéèsì fún yẹn ṣé bí yèyé kúdì ti máa lọ dìbẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní yẹn kọ́ọ̀tì ni ẹni yẹn in fact wọ́n máa dẹjọ́ ìdànù báyìí ní tó yẹ pé ẹni tó fi ti bá ẹni yẹn lò gan wọ́n máa tún fún trophy ni pẹ̀lú bí wọ́n ṣe ń defend is that how to a lawyer really it's just so unfortunate pé Nàìjíríà gbogbo nǹkan là ń fi sentiment sí jẹ́ ìgbọ́n mi tá àbí mo kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni very loud and clear gbogbo nǹkan là ń fi sentiment sí Nàìjíríà gbogbo nǹkan là ń ṣe ilẹ̀ state yẹn Yorùbá ló máa ṣe rẹ̀ ṣètò ṣì bọ̀dá sista bọ̀dá tó ń yẹ pátá ọmọ 7 years ilé kejì. I don't know ọlọ́run tún Nàìjíríà yẹn in fact Tinubu bá ṣe lọ ló lè ṣe Tinubu ló lè ṣe o àwọn lè wọ̀ gba ẹni tó máa fight tó lóun fight fún. Because if you fight for Nigerians, you blame yourself for fighting for them. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí ìjà tó ń jà fún wọn, wọ́n jẹ́ kó máa question rẹ̀ pé báwo mo bí mo bá la mi dé yìí. Ta ló ní kí n gbẹ́nu sí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà? Ta ló ní kí n jà fáwọn Nàìjíríà? They are ungrateful people. The government tó fit wọn yẹn náà ni kò sí náà kò sómi kò síṣẹ́ school gan ẹ̀rí bó ṣe sọ ayé education dà. Ó ní documentary kan tí mo wò. MFM. They believe pé as low as almost 10 years old, ó ti mu drugs lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Almost 10 years old, ó ti wà on drugs ní Èkó. I'm telling you, ní Èkó, tẹ́bá láwọn ọmọ kéékèèké, àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin ni o, kò ṣe pé bí ọkùnrin nìkan o, àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin wọn, àwọn ọmọ 10 years old. That is how accessible the drugs yẹn tó ṣe pọ̀ tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kí ọmọ 10 years old kó lè lọ máa ra drugs. Ọmọ 10 years old. A ní ká pẹnu pọ̀ ká bá nǹkan tí ò dá wí kí gbogbo wa ká pẹnu pọ̀ ká sojú abẹ́ ń kó so that kìíní okay tá bá for example sí irú molestation yìí sí àwọn tó ń fi tipá báyọ̀ lè pọ̀ yìí sí tá bá rí yẹn tá ká rí yanjú ká move sí next thing. Irú àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń wà drugs yẹn kí gbogbo everybody kan tún bẹ̀ sí hammer on it kí yẹn náà ká dé stop ká tún move sí next thing. Irọ́ ni ọ̀ṣẹ́ àwọn máa divide ẹ̀ ní àwọn máa divide ẹ̀ ní ọ̀ní jẹ́ kẹ́ láyè sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn 10 years old àwọn on drugs ẹ̀jọ̀ irú àwọn obìnrin tó wà láàrin wọn yẹn àwọn obìnrin 10 years old tó wà láàrin wọn yẹn táwọn náà ti wà on drugs yẹn ṣé wọ́n ní bàbá àwọn ọmọ yẹn sùn ṣeré lábẹ́ bíríjì àbí ọmọ tó bá ti high tí ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe mọ́ ṣé wọ́n ní bàbá irú àwọn ọmọ yẹn sùn ṣeré lábẹ́ bíríjì kò ń bẹ̀yìn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ glorify rubbish wọ́n glorify rubbish. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tí PA sọ pé ẹ̀ ń protect pedo. The PA ní o ó mọ̀ mo nígbà yẹn kò lè sọ because ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ní true, but allegedly they said somebody went to record the PA's voice. Who are the court to judge Baba Ijesha case too. Nobody's talking about that.
They are not talking about that.
So definitely, I want to know.
Nínú kan tí present is on say, only dozens of victims, dozens. Only even àgbàlagbà.
Àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa yẹn ìyábà. Sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn other people, including Baba Ijesha's family, that came to testify pé ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ wọn. Tí yẹn ó sọ lẹ́yìn, ibi tó ti ń sọ lẹ́yìn làwọn èèyàn kan ti record the voice yẹn lọ́nà lọ nínú court of law pé ó ṣe lóòótọ́ pé kò ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ṣe. But tí yẹn bá ti wá sí online nígbà yẹn, a máa ṣe pé ó ń gbèjà. But tó bá ti wà lẹ́yìn láàrin ara wọn, ó ní kí ni ó ń ṣe. Àwọn èmi ò mọ nǹkan tí èèyàn kan wá tó fi káńtà nǹkan tí pa yẹn tó sọ nígbà tí pa yẹn jáde, nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ tó fi káńtà ọ̀rọ̀ pa yẹn nìyẹn. Pé
Àṣàbí olórìṣà
ló lọ rìkọ́ọ̀dì.
Àṣàbí olórìṣà àmàmà àgbàlagbà.
Bí ọkọ lọ rìkọ́ọ̀dì voice PA pé ó wà lára nǹkan tó tún fi tó lò against him pé your PA know you more than anybody else. Nípa ẹjọ́ ń sọ ẹjọ́ ń jí ni. Bí ṣáájú èèyàn ní PA èèyàn. Ó mọ nó mọ̀ ta. So for your PA to know that tó sọ pé you're a pedo, ṣé woman yẹn wọ́n ṣe girl, sorry. Ṣé woman yẹn ọmọ sọ ni? She knows what she's saying. A ní ká pẹnu pọ̀, kẹ má jẹ́ kíkiní, kẹ má fọ́ àwọn pípù yìí láyè láti máa justify nǹkan tí ò ṣe. Ṣé òun Àṣàbí olórìṣà yẹn náà, ṣé àwọn náà parọ́? Ìyá àgbàlagbà yẹn, àwọn náà tún parọ́. Gbogbo àwọn ará UK tó ló ṣe fáwọn, àwọn yẹn náà tún parọ́. Woman kan tó jáde ní online tó sọ pé lórí TikTok tó sọ pé kí tó dá ó máa ń ṣèdárúkọ ní kí Yorùbá ṣe wá sùn òun. Bó ṣe fún bí distant cousin woman yẹn. Woman cousin ìwé pé woman yẹn ti almost 50. Wọ́n ní woman yẹn kò máa rí woman yẹn ò bímọ. That because of that thing, ó fi tipa bá woman yẹn sùn nígbà tí woman yẹn wà ní 20s ẹ̀. And up till woman yẹn fi pé 50, wọ́n ní woman yẹn ó ṣì affect woman yẹn psychologically. They said the woman could not get married. The woman did not have children. They are 50. At least about is over 50. So definitely they were age group. Think that was years ago when they were in their 20s. So they be family gay makes sense to me. Because once again in that woman only olówó ni àwọn bàbá woman tí mo sọ pé kò lè marry olówó ni, right? Wọ́n ní so they ní pé kọ́ gba Baba Ijesha sọ́dọ̀, so they were assisting Baba Ijesha. So wọ́n ní bí wọ́n fi sẹ́nu kọ́ṣẹ́ wọ́n ẹ̀ sọ níbi pé first machine Baba Ijesha ó ń direct sí Baba Ijesha níjọ́ yẹn ni ó ní ta ló ra first machine tó kọ́kọ́ lò láyé tó fi ránṣọ ta ló rà fún ẹ. Woman yẹn was challenging him. Pé a ti máa rántí nǹkan tóun sọ pé ó lóun ò ní dárúkọ òkú máa rókì ní Baba Ijesha. Ó dẹ̀ dárúkọ rẹ̀ pé tí wọ́n ń sùn òun ó bring it on. Can you imagine? So definitely nǹkan tí PA sọ pé àwọn olówó ló like tó máa lọ like láti máa bá, which is true because ẹni náà wọ́n sọ pé olówó làwọn parents lady yìí náà wọ́n adopt bí kò gbàyàn sọ́dọ̀ kó wá máa ti ọ̀dọ̀ ẹni yẹn lọ máa kọ́ṣẹ́, wọ́n ra machine fún wọn ṣe everything fún, ó fi tipa bá ọmọ ẹni tó gbà sílé, ó fi tipa bá ọmọ ẹni yẹn sùn. Allegedly bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe sọ, I don't know the person. Mo wà lórí life ìjọ yẹn nígbà tẹ́ni yẹn sọ. Ó ní kìíní yẹn wọ́n ló affect woman yẹn débi pé psychologically the woman she couldn't move on, she couldn't get married, she couldn't have children. because of the trauma. I can say, go move on. Mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn kúmọ̀ tẹ́ pé wọ́n máa wà stuck for the rest of their life. A ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn victim. Àwọn tí tó ti bà láyé jẹ́, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé they cannot move on for their life. Wọ́n kàn máa ṣe bálabàlá ní because their life will not go the way it's supposed to go again. Nǹkan kan ti wà damage in their system. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ijesha. Ẹ jẹ́ fi ilẹ̀ for now. I'll come back later.
Lady yẹn ni pé ó ní àwọn ọmọ tó bí síta tí ò gbà ó. Wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn. Wọn ò gbọ́ yẹn. Tọ́ba kan wá tí kò fẹ́ báyìí sí pátì fún. 54 ṣé kò yẹ kó bímọ? Báwo lẹ ṣe máa ń pa irú ojú koro ojú báyìí? And the likes of you lẹ́lẹ̀ wá àwọn justice kan tí ò sọ nìkiri.
He wasn't acquitted of anything. And for you simple-minded people that will even think, Shadi was acquitted, I ask you, if you feel in your head that he was acquitted, even though you have evidence, the court has shown you that he has said this thing, why don't you just send your kids to him for the holiday, for Christmas? Just do that. You don't have to take my word for it. Now, there are some, that is clear, so we don't need to overflow that. Intelligent people don't need to hear things repeated. They know it once. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know during some of my videos, I talked about areas where Ijesha lives, because we couldn't put the addresses out there, obviously for security reasons. But I'm going to say some places in the corridor, some addresses in the corridor, Mafoluku, Sabo, Lagos Island, places everywhere Baba Ijesha has lived, because the maximum mistakes anywhere, even his own house that he built. When he commits a crime, when he assaults a child, he moves his stuff, he moves out of the house, either in the middle of the night or very early in the morning, not informing the landlord or tenants or agents. That's what he does. And we have had
Ṣàbógun ayé ni. Anyway, tó bá ti gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti assault ọmọ wọn báyìí, ó máa kúrò lóru lálẹ́ á kúrò bẹ̀. Àbógun. Like I'm just me body. Like ṣógun ayé ni. Ṣó eléyìí tún ga tẹ́sẹ̀jì síbi yìí o. Ó ní òru ló máa kẹ́rù kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀, ó máa ń pààrọ̀ ilé ni. Ẹ gbà mí. Ilé ìdùnmọ́ mi o.
if you feel in your head,
Mo ti gbé sẹ́yìn o.
even though you have evidence, the court has shown you that he has said this thing, why don't you just send your kids to him for the holiday?
Listen to that part o.
Just do that. You don't have to take my word for it. Now, there are some, that is clear, so we don't need to overflow that. Intelligent people don't need to hear things repeatedly. They know it once. Now,
Àbójú kan tó máa ń fa ní mental health wo ló máa ń fa kíyàn fẹ́ máa rape ipá ọmọdé? Kí ló ṣe? Ṣé wọ́n bá childhood jẹ́ ni? Ṣé wọ́n fi ipá rape? How does it come to that? I do not understand.
I know
Whereby you are a tall, good man, that you can talk to somebody tó máa fẹ́. Why do you have to rape people? Àgbàlagbà. Why do you have to tọwọ́ bọ́? Àìsàn burúkú ni o. Ọlọ́run, Angie, mo fọlọ́run sí ẹ o. Mi ìrírí eléyìí o. Like I don't understand.
in some of my videos, I talked about areas where Baba Ijesha lives, because we couldn't put the addresses out there, obviously for security reasons. But I'm going to say some places in some addresses in Ekorodu, Mafoluku, Sabo, Lagos Island, places everywhere Baba Ijesha has lived, because the maximum mistakes anyway, even his own house that he built. he moves his stuff, he moves out of the house either in the middle of the night or very early in the morning without informing the landlord or tenants or agents. That's what he does. We have had, I've spoken to his past victims where he has lived in those areas, but I feel it's not in a position to disclose those addresses because some of you who have encountered him or who your family members have encountered him know those addresses. But if you still feel like if you know those addresses and you want to put them under this comment, please feel free to do that. But Mafoloku, Ikorodu, a lot of places in Ikorodu, Lagos Island, Sabo,
tó bá ti bá ìdí àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ká wá sá lọ lóru láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù ó máa fi ilé yẹn lẹ̀ bí àdúrà èèyàn báyìí ni kò ní ra kan púpọ̀ sínú ilé yẹn bí wọn lọ́ máa ń sọ mátíráàsì sílẹ̀ akọ̀ra sọ mátíráàsì sílẹ̀ kò ní dírẹ́sì ilé yẹn jù tó bá ti ṣe kan tó máa ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ náà á sá lọ you can imagine how many children tó máa ti ṣe fún. God of miracle wọn ló máa sá lọ ni wàá tún lọ rẹ́ǹtì ilé ìbomi wàá tún ṣe fún ọmọ mi no ó wà spiritual and you know he said it he said gbọ̀ngàn wàá pìtì mi kókó kó ń tẹ̀ tó máa fi mú mi lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá dẹ́kun kúkú para wọn dẹ́kun kúkú para wọn kí ló fẹ́. Ọ̀gá.
You have been warned. Immediately, I have done my best. I have not kept anything, no matter how much it hurts me or hurt my family. I have not hoarded any information. Baba Ijesha, when I watch you change to me, is now a convicted. It's a convicted. It's not that nobody freed him. No, he served his term for this crime. I keep saying this crime. Because during the trial, I remember one of the victims who wanted to give testimony. She was threatened, so last minute, even though she came, she couldn't testify in open court.
You see, one of the victims we came, she was threatened. Even though she came later, but she couldn't only saw that damo. Can you imagine? Gbogbo òṣì tí wọ́n ń push máa ní tó ṣe yìí. Àwọn rẹ́písà kọ́ ló
ẹ jẹ́ kó máa ṣe
àwọn àlejò máa nìyí síta wọ́n lè put fear. All these things you see that they are doing, they are putting fear into the victim's mind so that they will not be able to come out.
Exactly. Ara alẹ́ tó dẹ̀ sọ̀kò sọ́jà àdìdè lónìí tó ọmọ yín tó máa bá mọ̀ bóyá àwọn ọmọ yín bí àwọn ọmọ yín bí cousins yín bí nephew yín ní nǹkan yẹn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí in future. Ẹ máa support nǹkan tí ò make sense.
Ẹgbẹ́ láti support bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ó gbọ́dọ̀ gẹ̀ẹ́tì nínú ẹ̀ kò sí bí mo fẹ́ sọ́jú bẹ́ẹ̀ so that bí atọ́ bá gẹ̀ẹ́tì so wọ́n á mọ̀ kan táwọn èèyàn ń feel maybe they will know what people are feeling àwọn ìka játijàti.
Before all of us are strong, and for those who have had family members that have experienced any form of abuse, especially when it's sexual abuse of a minor, will agree with me that survivors find it tough, especially being dragged through the media and all that. So you can't blame them. So whenever they decide on their own that they've had enough, well, the ball is in their court. I've done my best. I've done what I can do as a Nigerian, as a concerned mother, as a person, to make sure that we rid our community, our society of this evil, because it is evil. I repeat, it is evil for anyone. I don't care who you are, what position you hold. For you to sexually assault, to sexually abuse anyone most importantly, a minor.
Most importantly, a
So,
minor.
on this note, I also want to urge the Lagos State government, the Department of Justice, to please publish his name, because what happens is when people have been convicted, most offenders, their names are published in the sex offenders register. But because he was appealing at that time, and we didn't know where the case would go, in fact, it was finally pushed to Supreme Court, where a date was given, but he's already served his term, and his appeal was thrown out. So I would appeal to the Department of Justice, just as you swiftly post other people who have been convicted of crimes like this, to kindly post his name in the sex offenders register so that people will be aware. So for those of you who are stubborn, who believe it, you can give him your home, you can rent out your house to him, you can allow him around your kids. Good luck to you. Probably, let me see your dear, the justice for that matter. I'm saying I'm doing this video because from the testimonies of his past victims, Olayiwaju James Omiyinka doesn't wait. He doesn't slow down. His attack is swift. And I know in the next open to 1 month, you will do it to someone else. Now he has done it to adults, he has done it to children, he has done it to tender age children, he has done it to somebody who suffers dwarfism, he has done it to
Somebody who suffers dwarfism. Kí ló jẹ́ dwarfism? Somebody who suffers dwarfism. What is dwarfism? Let me take it back and know the meaning of dwarfism.
Alala. Alala, dwarfism, àbí?
Say dwarfism. No, hold on. Ó tún lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ rárá. Ẹ gbà mí. Ẹ rárá kẹ́. Dwarfism àbí? Ẹ gbà mí. No, God, I go say, kí ló dé? Kí ló bá bàbá yín? What's that? Ẹjọ́ má bínú, mo fẹ́ gbé sẹ́yìn o. Dwarfism. Rárá kẹ́. A fi ṣe dédé.
even for anyone. I don't care who you are, what position you hold. For you to sexually assault or sexually abuse anyone, most importantly, a minor.
Okay.
So, on this note, I also want to urge the Lagos State
Dwarfism and
government, the Department of Justice, to please publish his name, because what happens is when people have been convicted, most offenders, their names are published in the sex offenders register. But because he was appealing at that time, and we didn't know where the case would go, in fact, it was finally pushed to Supreme Court, where the date was given, but he's already served his term, and his appeal was thrown out. So I would appeal to the Department of Justice, just as you swiftly post other people who have been convicted of crimes like this, to kindly post his name.
So they posted him last year. They posted it last year.
So for those of you who are stubborn, who believe it, you can give him your home, you can rent out your house to him, you can allow him around your kids. Good luck to you. Probably, let me me see your DNA. They just did for like that. I'm saying I'm doing this video because from the testimonies of the past victims, whenever you get to me, it doesn't wait. It doesn't slow down. His attack is swift. And I know in the next open to rounds, you will do it to someone else. Now you're in some of that. He has only 2 children. He has only 2 tender-age children. He has done it to somebody who suffers dwarfism. But I'm not yellow. I'm not it. Oh, so it was a very wow, this is a wow. Can you imagine? Olúwa mo dúpẹ́ ibi tí mo tò sí. Ẹni tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn bá kan. Ẹni tó tún dẹ́kun àràrà ló tún ṣọ́ọ̀kì. Àràrà tó yẹ pé tó bá bá sọ̀rọ̀ gan ó máa gbà fún ẹ. Kò ní choice. Ṣèbí náà wọn la pátá. Ó tún bá àràrà sọ̀rọ̀ tì. Ayé bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà dàpọ̀. Báwo ni àràrà ṣe máa rí lábẹ́ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà? Nǹkan tó yàn kan fi ń ṣe ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn bá kan. Ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì wọn bá kan, eléyìí ló ṣọ́ọ̀kì yàn lánàá. Ọlọ́run má jẹ ayé dáradára. Fáfíìsì wa. Mo tí kò tó ṣàlàyé wọn, ẹ má jẹ́ tiwa rọ́ǹgì o. Àṣẹ mọ̀. Bó ti wù kí ọ̀tí ẹ̀ wá pọn náà tó, mú ara ẹ̀. Ó máa gbogbo kan ló máa fi kéré. Ó tún wọ má nìyí lójú. Ó ń ṣe lásán. At this point, you might be more. No, actually, today I was just saying it's a mental health. Àwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní line yẹn, they've been coming out. Ó tó ní pé àwọn èèyàn etí ìjà náà fi ń gbọ́. Wọn ò fẹ́ farabalẹ̀ kán gbọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣí wọn létí inú. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ̀hún kò ní ṣe mọ́kọ́ lélẹ̀, it's mental health. Ó dàbí kíyàn ní bí Jet ṣe sọ, ó ló dàbí kí ẹni yẹn kó máa nurse diabetics ni. You will nurse it for the rest of your life. You will be placed on medication for the rest of your life. So it's not something pé o kò máa sùn máa jí, ó dẹ̀ ti lọ. No, it's a gradual self-determination process ni. Kò kí ń lọ bọ̀rọ̀. Ó lè pretend torí pẹ̀lú gbogbo ariwo tó wà ń sìn. Ó pretend pé òun ti wà okay. But kíní yẹn ṣe wọ́n bí a máa fight ẹ̀ nínú ni. Olóṣù sọ pé he needs therapy, he needs rehabilitation. Kò tó ní pé àwọn èèyàn omi ìjà, etí ìjà làwọn fi ń gbọ́. Iṣẹ́ kan farabalẹ̀, kó ràn lọ́wọ́. Etí ìjà òun náà fi ń gbọ́. I'm so sorry. I pray that he doesn't do it again. Ẹ wá lọ kọ́lẹ̀ o, tó bá fi lè ṣe mistake kìíní yẹn wọ́n ṣe máa kẹ̀yìn sí. Ìsìn tó ń pariwo sí pé ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe rehabilitation kẹ́ lè protect ọmọ mi lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la. Etí ìjà lẹ fi ń gbọ́. Mi ò tiẹ̀ gbàdúrà kó tiẹ̀ ṣe because àwọn ọmọ yẹn lè ní fẹ́ pìtì ẹni tó máa ṣe. Ọmọ yẹn gangan lè ní wà á kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú pé ọ̀kan ń ṣe kiri kan. Ó ti move on. Èmi gan fẹ́ kó move on. Everybody fẹ́ kó move on. But àwọn ọmọ tó ti bà láyé jẹ́ kó stop rubbing it in their faces. That is why èmi ò ṣe support ẹ̀. Ó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹni kò tú ayé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń hùwà. Ẹni pé kọ́ bá ní èèyàn tú ayé èèyàn ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń ṣe. Ó tú ayé wọn ṣe ó bá ayé wọn jẹ́ ni. Because àwọn ọmọ mi nínú àwọn ọmọ tó ti bà láyé jẹ́ yóò wà stuck for the rest of their life. Wọ́n nílé fẹ́ ayé wọn ṣe nǹkan gidi kankan mọ́. Ó lẹ́ sọ pé ọmọ kan yànjú yẹn. Ọmọ tó yànjú ṣe máa dúró. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo mọ mí nìyànjú ó yé mi. Ká má fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ.
nǹkan tí àwọn kinní yẹn máa ń lead to nìyẹn. Àwọn ọmọ mi máa yọ̀dí. Àwọn ọmọ mi wọ́n máa sá fún opposite sex tó ti yí wọn ní fẹ́ kó fọwọ́ kà wọ́n. Ó máa ní sí mental health. Ó máa ní sí mental health. Ayé máa já, a máa wà anxious, a máa wà nervous. Tó bá ti rọ́kùnrin bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wà nervous, a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí panic. A ní panic attack. Ẹlòmíì dẹ̀ nínú wọn opposite àdìpọ̀ máa yaṣẹ́wó ni náà máa ṣe ṣìnà tọ́pẹ́ kò ní sí nǹkan tí ò ní lè tì bọ́ kínní ẹ̀. Ẹ má bà ayé àwọn ọmọ ìjẹ́ mọ́. Ẹ má bà ayé wọn jẹ́ bó ṣe pé Nàìjíríà sì wà so damaged. Àlọ́mọ 10 years old ó ti wà on drugs ní Nàìjíríà. Ọmọ 10 years old. Ọmọ ọdún 10. Ṣé ní irú Nàìjíríà yẹn kí ni wá expect? Ó lágbára ṣáwa làlá.
Ó yà mí lẹ́nu o, àti mo tún gbọ́ traffic mo ní mi ìmọ̀ àmọ̀kan tó jẹ́ tàbí mi ìgbọ́ English bí ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ga tó bó ṣe fèrè gbọ́ tó yẹ láì ṣe kó máa dẹnu kan obìnrin wọ̀n ní dẹ́ ẹ lóhùn.
It's a mental health. It's a mental health. So a woman yìí sì, woman tó gbé sílé sí, she's not the first wife. She's not the second. Because what she gbọ́. Ọmọ jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ ra wọn kalẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n lọ ra wọn kalẹ̀? Àdúrà táwọn máa gbà fún wọn nìyẹn. Káwọn ilé mi gbàdúrà fẹ́ anybody but Ọlọ́run ṣàṣẹ wọ́n lọ ra wọn kalẹ̀. Ìgbà tí gbàdúrà
ṣe ìṣòro ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn
gbàdúrà fúnra mi tán.
They said talks about it is that the thing about it is not even feeling.
I'm not really remorseful. That is why people are talking about it. Ó tún kọrin ìwé ó ní àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́. So àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ lajú wọn lẹ̀ kó máa báyé ọmọ jẹ́ kó dákẹ́ kó wá sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́.
For the past few days náà ẹ ló gbogbo kan tó ń ṣe lórí Facebook.
Ó láwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ náà. So o expect pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe nǹkan burúkú tó ń ba ayé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ tó ń dákẹ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe ń ba ayé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ ayé àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n náà máa bàjẹ́.
Ó ti di dandan.
Ọ̀rẹ́ tó bá rí ẹ tó ń ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa tó rí ẹ tó ń ba ayé àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ tó lẹ̀ tó pariwo ẹ ti ta pé láíláí ò lè ba ayé ọ̀rẹ́ gi ìfẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tẹ́ kó máa súnmọ́ gan nìyẹn. Àwọn yẹn gangan ló fẹ́ ìlọsíwájú ẹ. Àwọn tó dákẹ́ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ káyé ẹ bàjẹ́ ni.
Ẹ mọ̀ kan tí èèyàn kan bèrè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn kan lénìí lọ́wọ́ òsì kan lénìí tí mo jábọ́ síbẹ̀. Ó ní ṣé tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ yín ló ṣé ẹ máa ní kọ́ lọ pa ni. You can imagine the kind of silly question.
Nǹkan tó reason ni wípé wọ́n ti rí as a normal thing Nàìjíríà. Ó ní mo ṣe ń sọ yí pé olúkálùkù bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ló ń tọ́jú ọmọ ẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ọmọ káwọn parents ń tẹ̀. Kọ́ máa sọ àsùnpìyè àsùnpara. They are trying to talk down on it now. Ó fẹ́ dàbí ṣẹ̀pẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ láyé àtijọ́. Irú tàbá gbọ́ pé bóyá mọ̀kàn tí mo lè fi àkàjúwe ọ̀sán ti dẹ́ pé ìpínlẹ̀ láyé àtijọ́ irú àwọn a máa kà sí nǹkan ńlá like nǹkan bàbá bẹ́ẹ̀ni for example bóyá tí obìnrin tóbìnrin bá kúrò ní ọkàn sí ṣe understand ní ayé àtijọ́ ọmọ àwọn pé nǹkan burúkú ni ó bí fẹ́ lọ́jọ́ yẹn ìsìn báyìí kò ń ṣe nǹkan burúkú mọ́ because now everybody to understand pé marriage is not a do or die. Wọ́n ti gbogbo bó ṣe gbé bàbá láyé àtijọ́ yẹn wọ́n ti downplay ẹ̀ sìn so tomania ẹni yìí ti rí single mom ní it's not like a common thing kò ń ṣe big deal mọ́ so eléyìí náà tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ di ó má jẹ́ big deal mọ́ tó bá gbé àárín yẹn gẹ́yìn ti rí ìpẹ́ lánàá àgbọ̀n mẹ́jọ sọ rí ọ̀n gírí ìpẹ́ lánàá àní èyà pẹ̀lẹ́ o wọ́n dẹ̀ máa move on wọ́n fẹ́ sọ́jà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé orí ọ̀bọ yẹn ó dẹ̀ ti tipa bá ọmọ kan sùn ní alẹ́ ìjẹta ẹ̀kiri okay that is what they want wọ́n fẹ́ downplay ẹ̀ ẹ̀dùn àwọn ọkùnrin bó ṣe ń pariwo tó inú wọn ń dùn pé àwọn ti rí VDM tiwọn nínú child nínú child molestation. Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà dàbí VDM àwọn child molestation báyìí. Òun lórí wọn sìn ẹni bó ṣe ń hèlì ẹ̀ inú wọn ń dùn. Inú wọn ń dùn pé àwọn ti gbòmìnira. Ọlọ́run ti bá wọn ṣe. Tó táwọn bá ti ṣe é sìn àwọn ti rí bí àwọn àbájì tó máa jáde fáwọn ọkùnrin pé tó bá ṣe ń kọ́ ẹ lọ wá bí jókòó sí nínú wọn ṣe hámà àwọn òpònú obìnrin kan tó wáyé kan dúró nídúró pé láyé wọ́n support wọn indirectly àwọn rò pé ìjà làwọn ń jà but indirectly níbú àwọn ọkùnrin yẹn láti máa báyé àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ sí nǹkan tí wọn mọ̀ páwọn ń ṣe nìyẹn níjọ́ tí wọ́n máa ká lójú wọn báyìí ó máa ti late ọmọ máa yẹ kí àwọn ọmọ wọn gan kó lọ sí bí kálukú ṣàtọ́jú ọmọ ẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ìgbọ̀nsí sí báyìí Ọlọ́run nìkan ni o tí ẹni tí ò bá léèyàn tó bá lọ sí police station pé èèyàn kan fi tipa bá ó máa lé lẹ́nu ó máa lé kúrò nínú police station ni. Ó máa lé pé bẹ́ẹ̀ take care of yourself come on for here. Àfi àwọn tó bá jẹ́ àwọn olórúkọ àwọn activists irú àwọn Harrison yẹn irú yẹn làwọn ọlọ́pàá máa take up irú àwọn tí àwọn olórúkọ ńlá yẹn tó bá bí àwọn activists yẹn àwọn ọmọ tó bá back up láti lè lọ sí police station pẹ̀lú wọn irú àwọn mama t àbí mama p àbí kí ni woman yẹn jẹ́ irú àwọn yẹn làwọn ọlọ́kà máa tẹ́ kọ̀gbọ̀n fún rẹ̀ kọ̀kọ̀ dání lọ sí police station àtàwọn parents yẹn tẹ́ẹ̀ léyàn tẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ tó wọ́n á lè yí bọ́tà báyìí ni. Wọ́n wá gbàgbé pé àwọn ọmọ olówó àwọn ọmọ tálíkà yìí náà ni àwọn tó ń ṣe bẹ́rẹ̀bẹ́rẹ̀ àwọn náà ni wọ́n máa ń fọ́ bíi tìmùjú ó. Orí ẹ̀kẹ́ torí èèyàn tó máa lọ rí ọmọ Dangote orí ẹ̀kẹ́ torí èèyàn tó máa lọ rí ọmọ Ọ̀tẹ̀dọ́lá orí ẹ̀kẹ́ torí èèyàn tó máa lọ rí ọmọ Alákìjà orí ẹ̀kẹ́ torí èèyàn tó máa lọ rí ọmọ Sanwó-Olú orí ẹ̀kẹ́ torí èèyàn tó máa lọ rí ọmọ àwọn lówó láì àwọn tó lórúkọ ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tálíkà yìí náà tó ń jà fún iná àwọn náà tún ṣe dáméjì fúnra wọn jù èèyàn kan máa lóyún láyà sí àní ọmọ Dangote ló ń fẹ́ lọ grape àbúfẹ́ lọ grape ọmọ Ọ̀tẹ̀dọ́lá kan mi ò ní kú sẹ́wọ̀n àwọn tí wọ́n wá ń jà fún yín ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ léyàn ká má sọ pé ọmọ tí ò léyàn ẹ̀yin ni ẹlẹ́wà tí ń ṣe fọ́tọ́fọ́tọ́ tẹ́gbẹ́ tẹ́ni tí bá ṣọ̀tá yín náà láǹsìn ọ̀láì náà lè máa ké bá ọba kò ṣe kí bí ẹni ọ̀nkù kan tó lówó kankan nínú fámìlì yín wọ́n máa ràn ọ̀rọ̀ wa ká máa jà ní tó bá rí ọ̀lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run á dá wọn lẹ́jọ́ lèmi máa sọ ṣé kó lọ kú ni ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tẹ̀ máa bí mi ní ṣé kó lọ kú ni ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa ni ògbọ́n dẹ̀ wá sọ di kóró tí ṣé ẹ ṣe mí tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa ni. They are not thinking about the girl, not only the girl o. Bí wọ́n má ní sọ ní ìsìn pé dozens of people ọ́ní àràrà tún wà nínú ẹ̀ ọ́ní àràrà ó wà nínú ẹ̀. They are not thinking about that. And the lady said, as Satiba, only some of them were happy, at least gba justice. But they could not come out. Only to ba ti dé báyìí tó bá ti ṣe bá ó fẹ́. Bá ti délé bòmí àti lọ gba lé mi. They deserve second chance. Ṣé ni tó bó síta tó wà remorseful? Tó kò acknowledge wà tó wù ní wọ́n kílẹ̀ ń sọ. Ó lóun ò ṣe é. What?
He has done it to mentally challenged person, the physically challenged person.
Mentally challenged person, physically challenged person. Ẹ gbà mí, ó ṣe lásán. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó ṣe dáadáa, tó bá yẹ pé mo gbẹ́lẹ̀ before now ni mi bá yan àwẹ̀ fún mi bá gbàdúrà fún. only physically challenged person, mentally challenged person. Also, coach, a baby.
Ani is a ṣe tó bá yẹ pé ó yẹ kó gbé lọ sórí mountain of fire. Ó yẹ kó lọ sí orí òkè mountain of fire kó lọ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ fún 30 days.
Ó ṣe pé bí èèyàn fún ẹ̀ nílé ìfi fẹ́ yàn. No.
Mountain of fire gan ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó lè rìn yànjú.
Physically challenged person, mentally àti wèrè nìyẹn o. Ẹni tó ní wèrè.
Ó yẹ kó gbé lọ MFM. Orúkọ yìí ọ̀dẹ̀ ni mountain of fire. Wọ́n ní mountain of fire ministry MFM.
Ó dàbí pé wọ́n ṣe lásán nìkan tó. Òun náà dẹ̀ sọ when that guy was begging. Ó sọ ó ní kò ń ṣe lásán. Ó ní wàá pìtì mi tó bá padà mọ̀ kan tó ń ṣe mí. Ó lóun máa pìtì. Ní ò ṣe lásán. Bó ṣe wà ẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wà níta láti di 7 months. Who knows if he had done 1 or 2? Who knows? Táwọn yẹn tún ara dákẹ́.
He needs to go for cleansing. Ó ń ṣojú lásán. Òun náà ti lọ máa ṣe òun náà ni mo máa dọ́gbọ́n lábẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ kó má kàn gbé síta.
Ọ̀gá ẹni tí ọ̀gá kò ń ṣe kan báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ dáhùn tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi ṣe kò ní rí sáìdá. Tó bá yẹ kó fi ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn. Dìrí náà ṣe ayé.
Má lọ níwọ̀n dẹ pé a ti ṣe tọ́gọ̀ kó jẹ́ tó ká. Ó máa ti kíní yẹn tọ́gọ̀ kó jẹ́ tó ká.
Are you an adult? Bọ́ọ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni, are you an adult? If they want to snap picture with you, are you an adult? Are you above 18? So if they are above 18, you can penetrate, you can do anyhow.
Onímọ̀ye sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ normalize, wọ́n fẹ́ downplay, wọ́n fẹ́ sọ di nothing. Àdàbẹ̀ ní pé bí kí wọ́n sọ pé sórí orí ń fún ẹ, ẹ̀yà ìgbàlódé tara náà, kò ṣe mọ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ dàbí normal thing like kò sí big deal nínú pé èèyàn kan fi tipá bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó jẹ́ big deal mọ́. Ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ ní fún wọn ṣe.
Possibility wà gan kan tún sọ fún ọmọ 12 years pé ó wọ aṣọ tó wà rìbílì ni.
Ó lè sábẹ́ ọ.
Lẹ́yìn òní jẹ́ tiẹ̀ ìgbà tó ń fọwọ́ tó ń mọ ọwọ́ gẹ̀yẹ ó yẹ kí gẹ̀yẹ gbọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníṣẹ́ bone of contention ni. Àdúgbò tó rí gé
bàbá 50 years old ọmọ 40. Bàbá 50 years old. No accountability.
Mi ìmọ̀mọ̀ wá kí ẹ nílé, mi ìmọ̀mọ̀ pàdé ẹnu mọ́tò nínú yàrá mi lórí iṣẹ́ àmì níbi tí mo ti ń sanwó léṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ níbi tí mò ń gbé. Kò mọ ọmọ mi ò là lọ́wọ́. Ó ní láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́. Ọ̀fun ẹ̀ bàjẹ́ kò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́.
Ọ̀ǹtí tó bá tún padà sí ayé àtijọ́ tó yẹ pé tó bá ti mú èèyàn báyẹn wọ́n máa ń ṣe tibí fún wọn ṣé ti yẹ yín ìfẹ́fẹ́ gbogbo ẹnu sọ. Tó bá fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ tó ń ṣe tibí fún wọn kò sẹ́ni tó máa kọ́ ogun tó máa fi tọ́wọ́ ara wọn bá bẹ́.
Ẹ bá rí àwọn ọkùnrin, a ní ọkùnrin kan sọ pé kí ni gbogbo yìí ti ẹ sọ up to 90 to 95 men ló ti tọwọ́ ló ti molest obìnrin. Gbogbo ọkùnrin ká kó ó rí ẹ̀kẹ́ tó rí ọkùnrin tí ò ṣe rí wọn láìní mi ò lè wálé kan. Èso ọ̀dọ̀ kiri kọ.
Àbọ̀ náà arúgbó dájú lórí ayé àwọn ọmọ wa lórúkọ Jésù. Àbọ̀ náà á dájú àwọn ọmọ òní ṣèrè. Àtọmọkùnrin àtọmọbìnrin náà ni òní ṣèrè. Àní mo mọ máa kàn over 40. Ṣé kó bóyá kò sí ìpolówó tó fún mamá rí o? Kò má rí. Ẹ̀rù pé kó má rí máa ń bà. Ìyẹn tó pé má rí rí pé divorce náà. Ó máa ń bà.
Ìwọ̀n pé ṣó wà nínú ṣó tí màmá yìí sẹ́ndì sí mi o. Kí ìgbẹ́ lè rí o.
And like I said, he has also done it to some of the people who registered to act with him. So, you have
some of the people who registered to act with him. He has done, and gbogbo wọn dákẹ́.
I thought I assumed you are assuming for you at your own detriment. And no, some of the people who are saying, he has been vindicated. No, some of them don't live in Nigeria. Don't let them push you to your death. Some of those saying, lie, you couldn't have done it. They will never allow children will continue to try and heal. And I want to say this to all these other victims. To T, to A, I said I won't mention your names and I won't mention your names.
Only to T. I want to say this to other of his victims. To T, to A. I remember Wakili Mumbono. I remember
the lady, only tell about for ọwọ́ gbà wọ́n lọ́yàn tó bá ń tẹ́lẹ̀ ọkùnrin tó bá ń mẹ́ṣọ̀ ọ̀yàn wọn. Àwọn yẹn tiẹ̀ common ẹgbàgbé àwọn yẹn. Àwọn yẹn tiẹ̀ common àwọn ọkùnrin tẹ́lọ̀ yẹn gbàgbé. Àwọn ọkùnrin tẹ́lọ̀ yẹn tiẹ̀ common. A máa fi táì kàrẹ́ ìtàlẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn ìṣe ẹ̀tẹ̀ wọn ní gbogbo ara wọn. Aláwọ̀ ń ṣe measurement tẹ́lọ̀ wọn ìṣe ìfọwọ́ gbá wọn dì.
Let me just mention
the first letter of your names to P. To the others, I want you to see this as
only to T, to A, to P, and to the others. So, I said I will not mention your name.
Let me say, it's not going to remove the pain that he caused you. It's not going to remove it completely. But see it as a kind of soothing balm. And stay safe, guys. Stay safe out there. So once again, we're waiting on Lagos State to publish his name because he's a convicted criminal. He has served his time. So he finished serving his time. But be careful. Olariwaju James Omiyinka, aka Baba Ijesha, is a serial pedophile and rapist. Be careful. You have been warned. On that note, you guys, I want you to have a lovely weekend. Remember, be watchful, okay? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see how do I end this one.
As smart as I was, I knew it was wrong, and he was a church person. Fear no let us say. I need your only 90% of them to 95. Gbogbo àwọn làwọn ti fọwọ́ kan ọmọ. Ọkùnrin dẹ̀ ní o, ó dẹ̀ ń sọ, does that make it right? Princess Dami Foundation, that's the Princess Dami Foundation, look with. He go gbogbo eléyìí o, ní àmì ìdẹ̀gbọ́n ìfikún. Die.
Ẹ wò ó kí ẹ wá sa rírọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sílẹ̀ kó má rí pọ́ìntì ẹ̀yọ kan píìkì bẹ́ẹ̀rí kó lágbára. Tó wá jẹ́ pé anyone náà sanwó fún wọn níná, they said they are paying people to be fighting for them. Ọlọ́run á ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Ìmọ̀jà tó ń jà kiri. Owó tẹ̀ kẹfì tọ́jú ara yín tẹ̀kan waste lórí àwọn bloggers. Tẹ̀kan fi lọ ṣe therapy kẹfì ṣe rehabilitation.
Sábà ìdílé ti yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá mi tiẹ̀ fẹ́ gbàdúrà fún. Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lè jẹ́ kámà òun náà. Why do I need to pray for her?
Ẹ̀gbọ́n sórí tiẹ̀ náà. Ohun àlọ́ pláfọ̀mù Màlúta lẹ́nu àbíṣe lánàá ni. Wọ́n sọ sórí tiẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n lóun náà jagunjagun kó tó rí lè torí náà. Allegedly wọ́n ní iṣẹ́ bílẹ̀ I don't even know. Say wọ́n ní I don't even know I want to talk about. Wọ́n ní iṣẹ́ mọ̀ di wọ́n máa ṣá. So máa yẹn bí kí ó máa fẹ́ máa yẹn ó déètì máa yẹn. So máa yẹn wá sọ pé ó gbà tó déètì máa yẹn ó máa yẹn wá sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ travel out.
AI picture ló ń lò pé the only real picture ni mo post yìí. Ẹ wò ó tútù post mi ní ẹ máa wọ èèyàn ládàradà eléyìí mi fẹ́ gbàdúrà fún. Ẹ wò ṣé òun ló ṣe photoshoot yìí. AI picture ni gbogbo yín ní post AI picture ló ń bá generate tó ń post síta. The only real picture lélẹ̀ ibi tó ti nígbà wọ́n ti fẹ́ra wọn ó dé ìdíkì kan ìrọ̀ níṣẹ́ ti wọ́n ṣe post ilé ṣe rí. Ó ń ká lára ó ń ju ọ̀rọ̀ she not even
Ẹ máa gbọ́, wọ́n ní woman yẹn, wọ́n ní so ó meet bàbá yẹn, sọ̀bọ́ yẹn, wọ́n yọ tí ń dé tọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wá sọ pé òun fẹ́ travel out, right? So òun ló sponsor bàbá yẹn travel lọ sí wọ́n ní ẹni bóyá America or Australia, I don't know. So wọ́n ní nígbà tí ọ̀bọ̀ wa fẹ́ travel wọ́n ní àwọn àbí tóun máa kó ọmọ sí òun níbi tóun fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ sí. Ó ní bí àwọn mẹ́ta ní ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ní ọ̀sán ti. So ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá kọ́ ọmọ sí. Ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá kọ́ ọmọ sí. Nítorí wọ́n wò bó ṣe ń kẹ̀sì. Ọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá kọ́ ọmọ sí, right? Àṣebọ̀ bá àtìyàwó ló jọ travel, àṣebọ̀ ti níyàwó. Òun kàn lose ẹ̀ fi kówó lẹ̀ káwọn kí òun fi travel. Bọ̀ bí òun ṣe ń ṣe travelling tiẹ̀ náà, ó ṣe tìyàwó mọ̀ pé ti ẹyin. So wọ́n wá kọ́ ọmọ tí wọ́n ọkọ̀ àti wá travel. So after bíi some few months wọ́n ti settle. Wọ́n nígbà tó fẹ́ ṣe medicals àwọn ọmọ kan, òun ló tún bá wọn kọ́ ọmọ lọ ṣe medicals lọ hospital. Kò mọ̀ pé medicals báwọn máa gbọmọ àwọn, òun ni wọ́n ṣe.
àwọn èèyàn rò bí àwọn délé.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ tẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ wọ́n nígbà tí ìyàwó á wálé ìyàwó á lọ bá pé òun fẹ́ gbọmọ wá ní láíláí pé òun lè kọ́ ọmọ fún ìyàwó pé bàbá lọ́mọ ló lọ́mọ something wọ́n náà wá so ìyàwó yìí wá lọ bá gist lover tí gist lover call the house pé ṣe máa lónìí release ọmọ lọ́mọ. So when she has always been like the one sponsoring all the men in her life. So they always just ìpínyàn fowó fẹ́yàn náà ní kind of. Wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ àwọn àdánù allegedly o.
ó jẹ́ ìlera allegedly fún yẹn. Òun yẹn láyé kò lè rí allegedly lẹ́nu. Ó wá ń da picture síta. Ó ti ṣe photoshoot púpọ̀. A ní AI ló gbé síta. Ibẹ̀ ti rí pé AI ni.
Kò bá ṣe photo 1 billion, who cares? Ìyá rí ìdíje owó epo, owó rí ìdíje owó epo. Ó rí ìdíje ìtọ́jú aláìsàn lọ́jà. Àwọn ọmọ tó wà nínú gbó, àwọn 46 tó wà nínú gbó, ìyẹn ó rí ìdíje àwọn ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn bandits tó ń kidnap àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kiri. Ó solve solution sọ̀rọ̀ bandits. Who cares? Come on, that's it. Who cares?
Ìdè kan fẹ́ support ipò tó dáa. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gbé irọ́ síta. Irọ́ burúkú.
Anybody tó bá ti jóbìnrin tí ò bá ti support báyìí, wọn ló fẹ́ bàbá àjèṣà òfẹ́ ni. Nǹkan tó tún sọ ń sìn nìyẹn. A ní ó ń ṣojú sí bàbá àjèṣà wá fẹ́. Àṣọ tí wàá ní bàbá àjèṣà sínú òun ni òun ló ṣe gbógun ilé imagine the
all the only real picture is this cowries ìtàn ni wọ́n ṣe. Only real picture àríté pé wọ́n ṣe fídíò àrípọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Every other picture, do you see the video? The only real picture lele every other one AI ni. Ibi tó ti gbọ́ ọmọ dání AI ni. Ibi tó ti sọ pé ó dùn à pígbà tí wọ́n ó dì lélẹ̀ ìgbà tó ń ṣe relationship wọn before now AI ni. Kò sí real picture AI ni gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá. Only real picture lele only real picture òun ni the cowries wọn nìyẹn. Ṣebí mo ń sọ fún wọn. AI eléyìí nìkan ló ṣe. Every other one. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ipò wọn jọra wọn ní bẹ̀tẹ̀ every other one. Ó kàn dá picture síta ni photoshoot yẹn ń ká wọn lára. It's all lie. AI ni. Lagos AIG debunk appeal court clearance claimed by Baba Ijesha. Nígbà wo nìyẹn? That was November 16. AI ni. Okay. By Henry Ojelu. The Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Mr. Lawan Pedro, signed as debunked report claiming that Actor Lariwado James Noah Baba Ijesha was freed after being cleared by the Court of Appeal, describing the circulating narrative as false, misleading, and irresponsible. Vanguard, speaking to journalists in Lagos on Sunday, Pedro said his office was alarmed by a social media post authored by actor Yomi Fabiyi and later reproduced in an online publication, which alleged that the appellate court has exonerated Baba Ijesha of all charges, including sexual offense involving in a minor. This is Vanguard. He stressed that such statements were a complete. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n Yomi téèyàn kan believe o. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n òun ni Vanguard gbé síbẹ̀ yìí o. Tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí sọ Pedro said ṣẹ́gbọ́n o. Yomi don't believe. How can you ever believe him? He said that such statements were a complete distortions of the judicial record and capable of misleading the public. Pedro claimed that the clarification became necessary following Fabiyi's claim that the Court of Appeal cleared the convict of ever defiling a minor. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ó ń sọ pé Court of Appeal àwọn tí lọ ṣàpíl? This was when they published it. They published it November 16, 2025. Okay, Pedro that the clarification become necessary following Fabiyi's claim that the Court of Appeal cleared the convict of ever defiling a minor, and that the entire case was a charade. The Attorney General said no such clearance occurred at any stage of the litigation history, noting that the High Court of Lagos State on July 14, 2022 convicted Baba Ijesha for sexual assault and indecent treatment of a child over incident that occurred in 2021, sentencing him to 5 years and 3 years respectively to run concurrently. He said on June 24, the Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, delivered judgment on his appeal while the court set aside conviction relating to alleged offense from 2013 to 2014. It upheld the conviction and sentence for the 2021 sexual assault charges. Pedro noted that Baba Ijesha pursued a further appeal to the Supreme Court, but the Apex Court struck out the appeal on May 29, 2025 on ground of incompetency. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n ó file appeal wọ́n sọ dànù on ground of incompetency. A motion to file a fresh appeal was dismissed on October 9, 2025, thereby leaving the Court of Appeal judgment fully intact. He emphasized that the convict release was strictly because he had completed his full time of imprisonment as affirmed by the Court of Appeal, not because he was discharged or acquitted. Bó ṣe bọ́ síta nìyẹn tó wá fò sókè pé àpìlì táwọn ti ṣe. Ìyẹn Yomi o tó wá fò sókè pé àpìlì táwọn ti ṣe kìnnìkan. Ẹtì ìkan tó tẹ̀ sẹ́ndì sí mi rí ìbà ìlú wa. Ìkan tó sẹ́ndì sí mi rí ìbà ìlú wa. Ǹtí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìbà ìlú wa ó wà ní péjì ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Okay, now you know. So if anything happens after this, where the date was given, but he's already said this thing.
Anything to pay no. Abuse la abuse. Ètò lòun ṣe tó ní òun sọ tóun ti fi sọ̀rọ̀ tó pọ̀ ẹ̀. Àwọn kan ní ìgbà tó wá lọ kí ló dé tó ṣe mọ́ ọmọ yẹn dání, ọmọ náà ò sí ní Nàìjíríà for your information. Kò sí ní Nàìjíríà mọ́. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ lọ tó fẹ́ fọmọ yẹn lẹ̀. Tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ pátápátá ni gbogbo yín sọ.
The woman who said that I prefer to be my husband's house than to lose him. One woman said that I quote, it's true that my husband molested my daughter, but it's my daughter that said this. Your 13-year-old daughter said,
also sorry, it's true that my husband, it's true that their husband molested their daughter, but it was your daughter that seduced your husband. your 13 years old daughter wọ́n wọn lọ ń rìn káàkiri wọ́n ti tọwọ́ bọ ọmọ wọn nídìí ibi tí ẹ ti gbé mi lọ lálẹ́ yìí ti ẹ̀dùn mọ́ mi gbogbo iṣu ẹ̀ ni mo máa gbọ́ dáadáa lálẹ́ justice for peace justice for Oshinaya lele princess kìnìkan foundation ní àti foundation yẹn ni mo sì máa lọ wò létà jẹ́ kí n lọ wo ti foundation yẹn. Okay. Only one of the video was pinned. Okay, ask
if you are watching this video, or if you eventually get to hear about this video, please listen. If you live in Nigeria and you have kids, whether biological or adopted, please be afraid. Let me take that again. The second reason for me breaking down completely and ending up in the hospital.
13 weeks ago,
if you are watching this video, or if you eventually get to hear about this video, please listen. If you live in Nigeria, whether biological or adopted, please be afraid. Let me take that again. The second reason for me breaking down completely and ending up in the hospital is if you live in Nigeria today and you have kids, please be afraid. You don't need to like me, but you need to know this for a fact. For everything, videos that have been forwarded to me, or messages that have been forwarded, or videos that they've told me about, I will tell you something. Our children are not safe.
But what is children you are safe?
Those who are even feeling, oh, they are untouchable, they are typing, just make sure that as you are trying to bring me down, suppress me, intimidate me, threaten me, just make sure that as you are doing that, make sure you are not living in Nigeria and you don't have children to fear for. Because from everything that I have seen so far, there is reason for every parent to be afraid for the safety of their children. Since I was warning everyone, so my video shows that what happened in those local governments in Delta State could have been avoided. But when people decide that the best way to go is to keep making excuses for bad behavior, this is where we find ourselves. We have officially become the only country in the world where you can actually commit heinous crimes against humanity, film it, upload it, and be highly rewarded and celebrated for it. And to say I'm shocked about what happened in Ozoro is just, it's another statement.
Only opinion one of the video.
Well, Victor, serial pedophile, and rapist is out. And that's no longer news. But I saw some things and I felt like, no, it's better to this video before I start. I might not be able to read comments because obviously I'm on multiple platforms, so but if I can get somebody to do admin, I don't mind. So first and foremost, like I said, it's not so good news, and I'll tell you why. Let me start with the good news first. The good news is, like I said years ago, and I've kept on saying, during investigations, we found out that Olariwaju James Ominika, aka Baba Ijesha, we found out that he had dozens of...
Look, I think I have watched it. I don't want to watch this one. I want to watch. I'm coming. I'll watch other one, but wait. I want to listen to this one. This is my friend Stacy. In the city, Jenny, I'll take it to come and be no man. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tán fi ṣọ́yàn ó tọwọ́ bọ̀ nídìí wọ́n sọ pé ó yẹ kó gbé pírínsẹ̀sì yẹn gan ó lọ ọmọ yẹn àṣebéètì ẹ kúrò lọ́tọ̀ mi jọ kó gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ òṣì yẹn ká sọ̀rọ̀ bí arìndì. tí ò bá lò báwo la ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí pa ní good system ṣé yẹ kó padà sọ pé kó lọ máa wá evidence wa. tó bá yẹ kó commit crime against humanity against that girl kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣe mú sí ẹ̀yin lẹ máa tú justice nàìjíríà gbà àwọn wèrè nonsense people very anyhow.
So, I'll just, I don't know where to start, but I'll just
start telling me and then you go to professor.
You know,
tó bá ti kì í kẹ́ máa rí sí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lọ́mọ sí nàìjíríà àti àwọn ẹ̀yin tí àwọn ọmọ ń kí yín láti nàìjíríà àwọn kú tó bá wá kí yẹn tó bá ti wù yẹn fọmọ yín lẹ̀ fún ọ kẹ́ lọ sí mọ̀ tó bá yín tọwọ́ bọ̀ dì.
and so many things like Sarah.
ìkúkú tiẹ̀ ń gbà nínú ọmọ gbà.
I'm just quickly going to say this, and I've always said it. I maintain it. A lot of Nigerians are very wicked. I'm going to say it slowly. A lot of Nigerians are very wicked and very, very, very insensitive. Yes. Every time I always say it, like, I see the number of people saying justice for China, posting videos, and, everybody is, like, quotes unquote, angry. But I'm saying, like, are you really angry? Or as people just jumping on, so that I could be like saying, shit. Because I think, just again how I say it, where are you doing a pigeon? Because this is what I've been saying for years. But a lot of Nigerians, when you speak the truth, once it doesn't concern them, anybody, once it doesn't concern them, then it's a joke, it's clout, it's this. Look, I will continue to hammer it. A lot of Nigerians are very wicked and very insensitive. In 2021, I did a video. Even though people were attacking me, threatening me, I said it and I still say it today. I said I didn't say, what, the video, maybe I'll look for it and pin it on my page or something. But I said, if you are in Nigeria, if you live in Nigeria and you have children, there's only one advice I have for you. Be afraid. Only one. Because I didn't feel putting in ballet. When I saw the videos, I couldn't even do any video because if I do the video in the way I'm feeling or the way the thing is pushing, I might not even be able to make sense. And as you people you are always so the simple-minded and myopic ones among you. The first thing is, this one, anytime she's doing video about children, she'll be crying, I'm a super be a baby. And what most is suffering, all of you making those things, everyone are taking your carry. Everyone are carrying while she's crying. I remember vividly Dr. Fenyo Laleye. This guy, for 19 months, continuously abused his wife's niece under his skin. Continuously. A 14-year-old girl. I came here. I exposed him. We tried our best. What did you people do? I received threats, death threats, insults. I can't even count. That one did not pay me. Despite the fact that this girl was underage, was his wife's niece, despite the horror that she had been through, despite that horror, you people, the same child comes out and is also being a video of themselves being abused. Somebody should close that door for me. You people are so wicked. I will never forget that when Dr. Femi Olale was sentenced to life imprisonment, hundreds and millions of Nigerians came out by commenting. The comment are still there on my page saying, why would they say give him 2 life sentences? Did he kill someone? She did not only rape the rape.
Shegbo, did he kill someone? Shegbo.
What of carrying a pooch? What of carrying a pooch? A girl is who? Minding her business. People are, where is the evidence? What evidence do you need? The girl spoke before she gave up the post. And the kid's condom was found inside her. But you people, you are waiting for evidence. Exactly. Now, the reason I am doing this video is because me, I'm a mother. Whether I'm the one that bets you, whether I'm the one that not bets you, people who know me know that I'm a mother through and through. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. If I say I should consider the hurt, the pain, the victims, the survivors that have come here, I cannot count the number of videos of survivors that I have done and the number of death threats that I have received. I will just keep quiet. But I can't keep quiet. I can't keep quiet because I spoke about this case, this Ocha's case would have been resolved if only people take action instead of looking for who to how do you say, not really who to throw, who to bully, who to threaten. That's your aim. That's what you live for. That's what you live for. So you people had the effrontery. Femi Olale was sentenced to life sentences before we knew it. December, after he was sentenced, December last year, he was released, he was acquitted, he was discharged because they said in court, maybe the lawyer of the victim, even though the girl was underage and it was obvious because she was there, they saw that she was underage. They said maybe because her birth certificate was not so, her birth certificate was submitted to the lawyer, was given to the lawyer. But they said no, the birth certificate was not presented to the judge or something. So they let you people came together and agreed that serial rapist and pedophile should walk free. Everyone sorrow justice for China. Ọ̀chaya gómọ̀ ìṣe náà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ kádùn. Ọ̀chaya gómọ̀ pẹ̀lú pẹ̀lú ìṣe nọ́ńsẹ̀nsì ni. Justice for China. Is it that one I'm paying you? What of Ijesha? Didn't I come here in Ayobo to expose what was done to Ijesha? And when the government agencies were supposed to investigate, we did the investigation online when they were not forthcoming. Was it not online? Did you people not see? Where we found her body, where it was done, how the whole thing was? Did you people not come back to insult me? To say that, why would President be saying she was raped today? She was raped and killed. What's the difference? No more I'm buried her by the roadside. I still came here. I still received insults and death threats. I let it battle. Ochaya knows that she cannot get justice. She knows she's watching everybody. But you see this evil that you people have allowed. You know, this is 2025. I said it in 2021. And please note, before 2021, ever since I've been campaigning against defilement of minors, everybody will say, why are you always screaming? You're screaming about defilement of minors. They are children now. When children are defiled, by the time they get old, they will get over it. I hope your own children will get over it. Because for all of those of you who have said that, I will lie. You don't experience it. Your generation will experience it. For those of you who every time, that's why I stopped. You see, I stopped doing videos. It was driving me crazy. The number of voice notes I get, the number of death threats on my birthday. I cannot count the number of curses that way. I was just in awe. So then you people went and did a coffin and said, oh, she's dead here. And you never who you watch. You watch it, you never who come on. And you never who you watch it, you come on. And I said it and I'll say it again. I said it again. I said Nigerians, we never try to stop the flood. We will rather when the flood has destroyed this. You're not supposed to be now when the water is by your ankle. That's when you're supposed to run around and say, oh, let this not be a flood that will destroy them. But no, we wait till when the water gets here, they will start screaming. Just tell me, I'm going to ask simple questions now. That I came here, I complained about Bishop. I don't even want to go there again. Should I even be wasting my time with you people? About a bishop in that same way. Did I not come here to explain in details, and I mentioned it, how this guy was in Benue. Somebody went to a halfway home in Lagos, took a child, uneducated and wanted to foster the child, took that child, gave that child to someone else. That person now handed that child over to Bishop Obaji. I don't come and talk about ABC chairman, I came here now. I came here and he continued to abuse the God since for many, many years. And one day he was caught in the act, and the wife who caught him said she's leaving, she left, and she still came back later. This man had 10 children of his own. 10 children, many wives, we decided. He said, anyway now, you think Ochaya will get justice? Anyway, yeah. One of the people I exposed in Benue, what was done to them? That Oban is a bishop. Let me even get to local government. Why am I even bothering myself? Ochaya, they also rest in peace. But you already know that the people you left, they are rape apologists, they are evil. People don't want you, people don't want you. And almost all of you, that when a case happens, all you try to do is minimize the victim's pain, discredit it, all of you, people will visit you. And of course, I will get his name. Because that way, that's why he won't say anything. It's not the same way. He don't come here to give you his full name, to give you his details, but any investigation don't know because he's everything chairman. Anyway, everything chairman gets a look on you know, I'm going to look for his name. Everything didn't do anything. The church did not do anything. Bishop Obaji, where is he? Where is his details? They will come out, they will do video. And how can they say a child was raped? Where's the video? It was a setup. The child, it was just a play in between two people. The child was in love with him. Oshi already died so. Oshi. Where is this man's name and his local government? It's my old book. Bishop Obaji. I'm looking for his local government because I know I came here. I gave you people all the details. Nothing was much. I hope when it happens to you, you will just take it in your stride and smile and wait for the camera. But you will report to me. I'm going to ask one simple question. If you people, that's the same people, same. I'm not talking of trolls, oh. You know, I've already put a lien on you. But for me, anybody that curses me, that comes for me, that trolls me, that threatens me, that comes to the seventh generation, be a linear. I want to ask people that have sense. I want to ask them, people that have sense, people that will look beyond, oh, why? Do you know that statement is deep? It sent me into depression. I think you people be sending messages. Why are you crying? The baby was just a child that was raped. Are you people, are you sick? You. What's wrong with that? Is he a child? I'm going to ask you a question. Are you people telling me that after they acquitted this uncle, so the son, this Victor, what's his name? Are you telling me now that boy is a needle, that nobody knows where he is? I'm going to say it slowly. Let me calm down. Because when you want to edit it for your foolishness online now, it's the place that is not good you will edit. I want to ask people who are sensible, people who are forward thinking, people who truly care about children and the welfare of children, irrespective of who birthed them. I am asking, this man and his son committed this heinous act against this child. She bled for it, she suffered for it, and then she died for it. I'm asking a simple question. Are you going to tell me now, let's say 240 million Nigerians, you're telling me that this guy, his son, that you people say he has like, is he big? Is he needle that nobody can fish him out? That's number one. Number two, are you people really going to fool yourselves or believe that Ochaya will get justice in any way? Because I'm going to look for who is this person. I want to look for, please, this Lizzie, if you want to join the video or this person sending video request, I hope you have, please, am I annoying you? I hope you are not coming online to come and make fun of the situation or something. If that's what you want to do, just avoid me because I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I don't belong. Only if you have serious contribution. If you don't, just leave me. That's why I'm going. What do you call it? Rape apologist. I even came here, I gave you people a long list of the rape apologists, people in the industry. I gave you them. What did you do? You will do video morning, afternoon, night. I just even found out not too long ago that some of you did season 1 to 10. You did season 1 to 10 about my situation. What fun is in here? It's funny to you. It's funny to you that my underage child, a 7-year-old, was sexually assaulted by a 41-year-old man. What fun is in it? Nigeria is a finished country. Let me tell you what you people don't even know again. You see any country that continuously promotes degradation of children, dehumanization of children, spilling of innocent blood, forget prayer or fasting, or àwọn àgbàyàgbà bàbá dànù. Wọ́n ti ṣe bí wọ́n ti ṣe kíní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti kó sí ilé ayé lè bàjẹ́ lọ. Àwọn apologist, àwọn afọ́fúnbẹ́ láì ní ọ̀rọ̀ ara Galatia. Sorry to disturb the prayer. I want to ask you a question. Some while ago, you called me about a case of a mother that the child was molested. Yes. You were so sad and we're running up on her. I just want you to tell us in one sentence what later happened. Just tell me what the woman did. Just tell everybody, let them hear. Said, I have forgiven him because they said he's the only son of his parents. So I let it go. I've taken the case on police station. How old was the child? 5 years old. Ọlọ́run. Someone told me that you did not post Otanya's story on your page. No, the person was asking me. Okay. And I told that person that during Princess's own, just because I had so much support and 100% support for her, I was threatened. That people don't like the truth. The same people that now complain that why did you do it? Up to this date, I'm still fighting. Or something okay. Because people hate you while I'm there just because I'm Princess's friend. Let me tell you. Right. And they will tell me that where is the evidence? I can still want my husband. I can still want over 500 Nigeria. Over 500 considered. I can still want it and post it on my page. Because of that, we don't share this. We don't even fight it right on Nigeria. Nigeria can get justice for our girls. For our girls that have gone. What is it? What you just said? The girl was 5 years old. The mother is traumatized. The child is traumatized. But the mother said, her husband said that he was an only child. Because that boy is the only child of their parents. And Barra so you like tell us the injuries on that girl. Just talk about the injuries on that girl. Don't you? She had a cut, she had a tear, she had surgery. Till today, the mother is traumatized. She's not out of it. But I told her, that decision is what she wants. So exactly when you come out and say justice for Lambada, I was ready to carry that thing out of my head. I was calling you. I was calling the people, you gave me their number. And we were all running up and down. And I noticed how the mother became cold. And I said, let me just contact you to let you know. So you will know that we are working. Because I stopped doing videos for a reason. Not to are depressed, not to are suicidal. Because I want to see ìkọ̀ mi ṣe ọmọ mi tó kú ẹ̀yin máa lọ sùn ẹ̀mí máa sùn máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo gbó wà òkè àìná mi ò wá òkè àìná mi ò pèsè mo wọ láyé láti sọ ní pé kí lọ rí wọ́n ẹ̀ mi bọ̀ kò wọ́ àwọn ẹ̀rọ tó sọ mi dàgbọ́ pé bóyá kí má ṣe ẹni náà that you should not stop. Don't stop. But you can't because it's in you. It's in a 5-year-old child. And this now, because of how I know that this girl cannot get justice is how can Nigeria justice system release federal Alaide to life? Oh yeah, that was that. And I have comment too. When they sentenced him, a lot of people commented. People say, when was that? People say justice for Taya. I saw her page. And she was like, if you would everything to life in this man, Shebi didn't kill her. Shebi's just fair. I saw that woman's comment and she's kind of people posting justice for Taya. I don't know for social media. Let me tell you why I know. Don't shake your head because it has exposed the kind of people we are living with. There is no reality on social media. You see that Benue? I did a whole case for more than almost a month about a bishop there, Bishop of Baji. I called out nobody, a Christian Association of Nigeria, they didn't do anything. APC, that man was the APC chairman scary. That boy, that Victor, the son of that man, that they say is at large, is he a needle that no one knows where he is? No, he's not at large. He's not at large because I saw a video where the mother of that boy, the wife of that man, was being sentenced for negligence. And you discharge the rape victim. I don't understand. You said you are sentencing her for negligence, for rape negligence, and led to the death of the girl. And the rape victim is being acquitted. There's no justice in Nigeria. The boy is listening, they can find him, they just don't want to find him. No, I don't want to find him. Let me rephrase what you just said. That boy is being hidden by some people, being protected by Nigerians. Okay, it's not really to this Nigeria, we still need the same person to stand up and say something for Lagbaja. That is what I'm saying. That boy is being kept, he's being protected. We're talking about Ijesha's case. All I know was protecting him. The man was protecting him. She protected him. The one who got him. If it hasn't happened to them, they don't understand. That's why I said, for those who have tried to disregard the pain of the victim, to minimize the pain of the family, to disregard the death of some of the victims, every one of them who have done that, to troll, to insult, to send threats, they would definitely experience the same thing. Because I have brought similar cases. The girl was raped and killed in Iowa. Because I didn't have any mystery, so I have to do a live video for people to go live to the venue and do everything. At the end of the day, I sent the mother some Bible verses just to read to encourage her. The next thing I heard, the following week, that she was saying, present life of the victim. So when I called her, I asked her a serious question, and this is what I heard. This is what I learned about what I said. Because it was a live video, they are going to contacted him. She said, no, it's the foundation that said they wanted to help her. I said, which foundation? She said, Atlanta Foundation. I said, I know you want to ask you tonight because you're the one that came to me. She said, no, it's just that man. She said it's in Yoruba. Meaning that thing is not the way she said. Okay, so your child was not raped and she's not dead. She said, I told you. I'm not joking. She said, no, thank you. Somebody else said, oh, maybe they paid her or whatever. And I said to myself, your first child, 10-year-old, gone like that. Even the cost of that child, I remember vividly how police, they were tossing us up and down. And I asked to come online and please, anybody that has money, let us send to the police and everything. And another police, people know how to step in to help us. Why are we going to pay to collect the body of a 10-year-old? And this mother turned back a week later. This is not outside. I didn't know running there. That's why I stopped doing videos. This is the person that something had happened to Gongo. Laide was beaten to death by Simple. Yeah, I know that kid. When he finished beating her, he went to bury her by the roadside. I have so many cases off the top of my head. But the ones I'm talking about tonight are the ones that ended in death, and I came online to ask for support, to ask for justice to be said, and nothing was done. And everybody was and they are saying justice for China has gone to be in a better place. Okay? She has passed well here. But for China, wherever she is looking down, she knows she cannot get justice in this Nigeria. Impossible. No. And I'm putting my foot down. I'm calling out the Benue State government because I know that Benue, they are so sick. They are so they are so corrupt. That corruption is so ingrained in them. They will not give this girl. I am telling you. That's why I brought up that case that I had with them. So you are aware of that case. So there's no need for me to thank God that you just joined me. took her son straight up from Ijebu. There's a body here that covers that. So they took her son straight away. They went to the children's school, picked them up, took the police, the NSCDC or NSCDC or something, the civil defense. They took them, went there, and the woman interrogated these children. And oh my God, I had shivers down my spine. How can now, after the anonymous call came in, the anonymous call explained the school, the address, the age, and every single thing. That now, whenever they close the school, mom said, Lolly, one will Lolly, and will Lolly. Their father had been assaulting them. How old are they? 5 years old and 8 years old. So that means if you have a young thought, one let stop it, one by one more miss, one let. Àwọn ẹ̀yà ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn ọmọ wà wọ́n náà ọmọ wà ní ṣèpè ṣẹ́fẹ́ rí wọn ẹ̀wá ṣẹ́fẹ́ rí wọn. So they didn't go. They traced him. He didn't go, but they traced him. He's going to work. He's going to work. But these people said they will make they will not get justice like that. No, let me just go on. He get justice. He get justice. Do you know how many cases that are sharing in a month? No. Let me give you another example now. Please, whoever remembers the case I did, a father who was molesting his children, 5, 8, and 11. Anybody talk about it? 5, 8, and 11. And around Maryland, I came here, I talked about the case, and I also said I think the 11-year-old said the father started when she was 8. Now, this is I 3 daughters that he had been, assaulting, and after reporting in the police station, I did video. Do you know that the sister to that guy knows me? Because she's working in a shop on the shop where she's working is opposite Party police station. She's working in a beauty accessory shop. I don't want to mention the name of the shop so that it won't be like I'm spoiling your business. Thank you. Now, she called me to say, man, the wife is just lying, I said, excuse me. Explain. No, if she was, I said, explain. He said, no, it's fine. My brother might be harsh, he might be wicked, but I don't think he raped his children. So I asked her a simple question. When you close from office, do you live with your husband and his wife? She said, no. Do you share the same room with your brother? Sorry, with your brother and his wife? She said, no. I now said, watch my video very well. The wife is not the one that reported. The children were tired of their father sleeping with them. Who is calling me? I said that my daddy has been doing this to me. The 5-year-old is not dumb. If a 5-year-old, everyone saw the way Nigeria saw who man be me. A 5-year-old, she's 7 or 8, and an 11-year-old, I think. They explain in detail how their father has been sleeping with them. And you that you are a sister, you have the guts to call me. Nigerians are a lot of Nigerians. I'm not saying all Nigerians. Don't talk. Keep it to yourself. Especially, let me tell you one thing. You want me to shock you. Especially Nigerian women. All of them are sick. Yeah. If I don't call them, if I beg you, don't call me. Nigeria is a battleground for pedophiles. Nobody's going to get any justice. That you are on UK, really. But that's why when they come there, when they come to the UK, they don't spend 3 weeks before they get arrested. Because what's in one level? Yeah. In case you people don't know, that's the normal thing. 14 is what they do in Nigeria. Let me now tell you something. The 5-year-old, I think 7 or 8-year-old, I can check. Because at that police station, the worst thing that happened at that police station is the police officers, the female police officer, let me see if I can get their name. Because most of the way it's there. They now started intimidating and threatening the mother of those children. Yes. That's police officers. I'm looking for their name. What is the mom? station. You go to police station, nobody go. Yes. Hey, me on it, look. Man, if you see the number of names here, I don't even know that I've done this many cases. You know, and the police officer started threatening the mother of those 3 children. You have 3 girls, and you are raping them day in, day out. Then they decide to speak up. And all of a sudden, the business is a bad person. There was an issue of a woman. Her husband molested her 14-year-old child and her 14-year-old niece. If Barrister Tony is online, please join. Because now, I will be calling every witness. I actually the word. I like the man. Thank you. They will leave the criminal and not threatening the victim. How much community don't speak up? They won't. That's why we tried to get to court, and then this woman kept calling and crying. She said her husband's family. Yes, what happened was the man was taken into court for the pending they wanted to do arrangements to start a trial. She was crying every day. When I said, what's the problem? She said, her husband's family, they are big on her. Nothing should happen to their son. That's why they should release it. But something can happen to the daughters. He molested her 14-year-old child and her 14-year-old niece. Her 14-year-old child. I'm coming. Orúkọ àwọn èèyàn wà nígbà yìí. Barrister Tony, ma, if you are online, just join and just because so that if I'm seeing any case that you are part of, just say I'm here so that I can add you. Kò sí pé kò ní ṣe àwọn àpárọ̀. Ijesha, Hamzat, they see that her name now. She's there, she's gone. Laide, she's there, she's gone. Yes, all of you are living your life. All of you are living your life. Even over here, I didn't have the people's time. I'm just looking for that information on that. If you go to police station, Manikoro, Oluwakemi, Officer Mary, human rights. Those are human rights. Our human rights are not defend human rights. Human rights are not defend human rights. Human rights are when you're in the police station as the mother of a child that was molested, they now begin to threaten you. They were insulting the woman. You know, she started having nightmares. She started having panic attack. Now, who remembers the middle school in Ijesha on February 1st? So we will get it for you. The way you go, I don't want to be opening this book. Or you are trying. You are trying. You know it used to be an activist and because of things like this. You see, we are all our traumatized. That guy said, don't solar, olele, make them see. None of this, don't solar, remember, the guy that was parenting on his children, that was, he used to sell clothes in male attire. Some people didn't know, I know him. He sells clothes. The guy is a nice guy. Oh, yeah, he's still on my foundation people. Pay picture is there. Justice system is nonsense. Please, it's not only the justice system. Most of the people behind all this are women. Which in this case are the first set of people to bribe. The recent document I had with someone regarding your own case then is a woman. She's the one arguing with me and I was like, and then four girls. They will give everybody come and share. Everybody will have a taste. Anybody that is on the story that is giving me, is this your own side of the story? Tell you no money. But you don't understand why you are trying to support is now your family. Now again, I will say something. I was shocked. You know, somebody advised. Now let me tell you one thing that will shock you. A girl that experienced same thing with Ijesha, she reached out. The mom now told her that something has happened long ago, just forget it. She now told her to advise me that since the child is underage, what we should do is making rights and agreements that when she does grow up, we will marry her. She will wear a local to you life. Remember that thing. People are mad. Again, some people came and said, oh, what's this stupid guy's name? But what I see on his seat, you're literally to say that and the girl, she's not really underage. She was just really a young girl. They were in a relation and she was like, yeah, you got to check this. But the truth is, now, why is Ochaya's case? Why am I so sure she won't get justice? Number one, I'll give you examples of the ones that we even saw that were in that school. Number two, I know Benue, they are known for this. There was an issue. I don't want to mention the person's name now because she's not a police officer. She was trafficked from Benue. I lived with her. Yes? So I know she might be watching, so I don't want to mention. She was trafficked under the pretense that she will be sent to do that exam used to GC. The man did not let her do GC. He got her pregnant, and then she just
ọ̀rẹ́ Dangote dẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ Dangote láti ilẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ Dangote ni.
ọ̀kan tó fi ìjọba ẹ̀ ṣe ọgbọ́n ìjọba ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ ìsìn ní kúrò ní. Ìbá dẹ̀ wò ó láti ilẹ̀ ìbá wò láti ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ lè rí ní social media platform pupa ìwọ ẹ̀ lè gbogbo sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ má mú ti ọmọ yẹn sí ó lè jọ ọmọ wọn ẹ gbàgbé ẹ kò ní bó lówó ṣe máa wọ pé. wọ́n ti ṣe DNA ó ti ṣe DNA lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta ẹ̀ẹ̀mẹ́ta ló ti ṣe DNA. Ó ti ṣe DNA lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Èmi ò tẹ̀lé Kẹ́mi. Ẹ máa wọ́n kọ́ tẹ̀lé. Èmi ò tẹ̀lé Kẹ́mi.
Ẹ̀yin dàsà kí ni ìsà sọ olówó family Délé Mọ̀mọ́dù lady yẹn Sofia Mọ̀mọ́dù kì í sà sọ olówó kì í sọ olówó ọgbà náà ọgbà.
Ó kọ́kọ́ kí kò ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa kí náà.
Àbájọ ti ṣe wọ́n ṣe rí ẹni ó lè pọ́ ọmọ òun ni. Ẹ má sọ wọ́n ẹ̀yẹ don't talk like that. Ọmọ yóò ti ẹ̀ kán and it's so obvious ọmọ yóò ṣọmọ ẹ̀.
Lẹ́rù táwọn yẹn ti délé.
Ẹ mọ why ọ̀dà tó dé wà sálẹ̀ tí voice wọn kéde àyè ó di mo fẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́.
Báyìí ṣe ń dóbò kiri lójoojúmọ́ yìí wọ́n máa gbọ́ wọn fún mi lójoojúmọ́ ẹ mọ yẹn wọ́n Ayọ̀fẹ́ àbí kí ni ṣé mo parọ́?
Rárá o kò sí rọ́ńbẹ̀ Ṣẹ́gun dóbò kiri lóòótọ́.
Wọ́n ṣe ọjọ́ ní
Ìyẹn ti ẹ̀kọ́ sísá mi yẹn ti ẹ̀kọ́ ibi táwọn ilé ìlú délé ni wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe DNA wọ́n ní ìdí láti sọ báyà ọmọ ọlọ́kàn máa ń bá ti gbá ọmọ sọ máa ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n lè ṣe ní ìgbóná tí wọ́n ṣètò àti lè lówó láti ṣe.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ mo mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa sóyè yìí mo mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa.
Bàtàrà mọ̀ wọ́n kọ́.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹni tí mo mọ̀ gan. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nígbà tẹ́ni yẹn náà sọ ẹ máa gbọ́ kò lè ẹni tó jẹ́ cousin mi tó jẹ́ cousin wọn tí mo mọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ o wọ́n ń kọ́ mẹkáníìkì lọ́wọ́ mo ní bọ̀dà lágbájá ṣé mo pé bẹ́yìn náà ṣe dìnnà ọmọ tó dirú tó dìgbà lónìí mi sẹ́yìn náà dìnnà ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ bímọ mímọ̀ láti gbà ẹ̀ ẹ wá sọ pé kì í ṣọmọ wọn ṣé wọn lówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ mo ní sẹ́yìn náà dìnnà ọmọ yẹn ṣé ẹni wọn pẹ́ náà gbọ́ ṣé ọmọ yẹn ṣe
gbogbo ọmọ
anybody ló ń gbẹ bribe ní Nàìjíríà.
Owó ìwé ní
kan tí ò lè gbẹ bribe ẹ máa gbọ́.
Àwọn ilé ṣe díẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà láyé.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹni ẹjẹ́ rọ̀ ẹ lè máa ní pé ó kéré fún
ní ìjọ yẹn má sọ ọmọdé lọ.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni ẹnìkan ní ò lè parọ́ ní tí ò lè parọ́ ó máa sọ tòótọ́ ni ẹ̀rọ òdìwà mọ̀ ó là ń òyìnbó ókè kẹ́nìkan gbóyún wá bá mi kó lọ́mọ mi ni mi ò ní ṣe kọ́kọ́ ní mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe DNA ọmọ mi kọ́ o ọmọ mi ṣé ẹ bá lọ́tọ̀ àṣírí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn nígbà lọ́tírì ọ̀nkú ṣe ti understand mi àwọn máa sọ tòótọ́ ìkọ́ wọn ìdájẹ́ kí ẹ mọ bí táwọn ti fẹ́ lọ ṣe.
báàbí wáyà èyí ti ti gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe tó yẹ èyí ìbílípọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ọmọ ẹ̀ ní. láti gba mẹ́ta mi sàfọ́mọ́ yẹn tí Davido fúnra rẹ̀ tó bá fi lè bá kí Davido wọ́n á jẹ́ tọmọ yẹn.
bàbá yẹn ó jẹ́ nìkan tó wá dìbò tẹ́ kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
bàbá kan wà honest èmi ti bá ṣiṣẹ́ rí èmi tẹ̀ wò mo ti bá ṣiṣẹ́ rí. Then when David was 10 years sí 12 years èmi ni mo máa ń kọ́ ní mathematics nílé wọn nílé kí màá lè ṣe fún gbà yẹn ni. So I was a private teacher to Davido. Bàbá yẹn wà truthful. He is very truthful. Dr. Deji Adeleke ó ní Pacific Holdings lọ́fíìsì ẹ̀gbà ẹ̀ ní Ọjọ́ta ibẹ̀ náà ló fi lò dọ́là. Pacific Holdings is a very truthful person. Very very truthful. Kò dẹ̀ wà loud. Ṣé ẹ máa gbẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ní former governor Siaka Adeleke ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n kò dé ìkẹlẹ̀ anything láti gba ọmọ yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n gba àwọn ọ̀dà ọmọ tó gbé wá. But wọ́n lè ṣe DNA ọmọ yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Wọ́n tún wá ní káwọn yẹn náà choose laboratory tó ń fẹ́ àwọn asanwó ẹ̀. Wọ́n tẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n tún lọ ṣe.
ẹ wo ẹ̀yin gangan ni mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wà ìgbà tí bí mo ṣe ń bá ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bá mi ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ látàrọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ èèyàn fún ọmọ ẹ máa gbọ́ inú mi dùn àti àjọkẹ́ ni mo bímọ sí London lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta yìí.
èmi kọ́ yẹn tí ń bímọ kiri.
ọ̀kẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tẹ́ wò mí ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ bímọ sí London mo dẹ̀ ti sọ pé mo máa ṣe DNA o sóye yìí mo máa ṣe o mo dẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo ọjọ́ kí n ṣe mo dẹ̀ sọ mo ní wọ́n lè ṣe DNA mo dẹ̀ lè ṣe mo lọ Nàìjíríà gbàgbà mo dẹ̀ kó gbó everything lọ mo lé mi mo ní kó wá bímọ yẹn sí London mo dẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ́mọ mi ní ṣé àgbẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ mi ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n á ti sọ mi ò ní láti náwó mi máa lọ ọ̀tá máa ṣe kí ni òyìnbó ò ní parọ́ dúdú lè parọ́ dúdú lè lọ bíráìbù lẹ́yìn dúdú.
ṣẹ́gun ní sùúrù tó òbí mọ sí Amẹ́ríkà lọ.
àwọn adájọ́ wa tí wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n á ní èèyàn tó dáa làwọn tí tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn tó dáa ni wọ́n sí Nàìjíríà máa rí báyìí. Oh my God àròdà ìpàdé bọ́mọ nínú rẹ̀.
ṣẹ́gun wo
ṣé mo pé sometimes máa give blindly.
mo ti gbọ́.
ọjọ́ ìta láti sọ ni pé DNA Nàìjíríà ò jẹ́ ní ilẹ̀ ń sọ fún wa bí. ìdáwọ́ tí wàá ṣe ń lọ.
àní mo ti gbọ́.
bàbá yẹn bí ó ṣe gbọ́ òun ló bí.
bàbá Adébóyè náà lè ẹ máa gbọ́ bàbá Adébóyè náà ò parọ́ rí nà àbí wọ́n lè mú lọ́kàn tí bàbá Adébóyè pàtó àpọ̀lọ́jẹ́ mo ti gbọ́.
tó bá tún dé ṣẹ́gun kò sí ìfọ̀tò òkè ẹni tí wà lálejò síbẹ̀
ó pa irọ́ rí táwọn ni ò lè parọ́ mọ́ ní Nàìjíríà. ìyẹn máa fọ́
ẹ má dẹ̀ mi ṣàṣẹ́gun lóhùn ẹ̀ tí
mi ò ní bá bẹ́ẹ̀ ò dáa don't get me wrong. wọ́n kú tí mo pé èèyàn tó dáa ní ọmọ àkàlì ìgbà
àwọn kan wà Nàìjíríà yẹn nítorí ṣe ṣù àwọn kálíbà wọn kan wà Nàìjíríà.
ṣẹ́tì ẹ̀rí àwọn adéjọ́ family ẹ̀ wọ́n wà very humble majority wọn wà very humble.
That man has no reason. That man has no reason to lie about that.
Governor.
No reason.
Governor kò ní gbéraga. Governor. Adémọ́lá kò ní gbéraga. Very simple person ni.
Tẹ̀wá fẹ́ mú gọ́vnọ̀ yẹn lódodo fún gọ́vnọ̀ yẹn abayé jó. Èyí tó kàn.
Sẹ́ẹ̀rì ibi tí mo ti mọ̀ pé aláìsàn ní gbéraga sẹ́ẹ̀rì àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n ń sọ bàbá ẹ̀. Bọ́ọ̀ yẹn kí ló kọ èyí tó ń kọrin tó máa ń tẹ̀lé ilé ìfidò yẹn.
Bọ́ọ̀ tí Kẹ́mi ló tí ò tó fọmọ lọ́mọ kí ló kọ bọ́ọ̀ kejì ọmọ bàbá ẹ̀ ló ti mọ̀.
Àwọn àtàwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n sọ bàbá ẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ ìjọ wọ́n tó ń jàmàlà tí wọ́n tó ń jàmàlà ó jà bí lẹ́nu.
Bábí yẹn dàgò náà ọlọ́run bá.
ẹ máa gbọ́ àti Àjọkẹ́ bí oníwọ̀n ọ̀dà ẹ̀ mọ wọn tó mi sẹ́. Wọ́n dà ọmọ máa ń fẹ́ sọ pé wọ́n sọ rí pé ẹni tí ó dáa ẹ má sọ pé kò ṣe kàrí ẹni tí ó dé dáa ẹ ló sọ pé kò ṣe
àyọkọ́ ló sọ pé
ọ̀rẹ́ rí.
òun bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ṣé wọ́n bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ní fámìlì ló mọ̀ náà.
Kò yé mi o. Èmi náà wọ́n dédé tó bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́. Ṣé ìsọ̀lẹ̀ ìsàkàdé lékè fún yín tí mo máa ń kú sí lójoojúmọ́ lọ́bùjá lásán.
Ìsáàkà ló mọ̀ kó ń ṣe bàbá ní sùúrù jàre.
Bí mo ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n.
ẹwà mẹ́jọ àti dájúdó àtọmọ yẹn tó ń bára wọn sùn ní ṣé ilẹ̀ bá wọn lè fún wọn mú ni ẹ ojoojúmọ́ lẹ máa
Ẹ̀mẹ̀wọ̀ ṣé ìyàwó ẹ̀ mi ò bá yàn kan sùn sí àwa ni mo bá ń sùn dandan.
ó jẹ́ àwọn lè báyọ̀ sùn náà ọmọ tó bí sí London tí wọ́n lọ gbà ni ọmọ tó wà lójú àti ọmọ tí ò mọ ẹni tó bá sùn tó tún tó ẹ̀kọ́ bàbá Davido tó wà force láti ṣe another DNA fún fọ́ọ̀dù Davido ẹ̀kọ́ ayé ó dàgbà ẹni
Èmi tí mo bẹ́yìn Nàìjíríà ṣe máa ń bí ẹ tó bá ń parọ́ Lagos state governor ó lè máa sáì bí Nàìjíríà ṣe máa ronú nìyẹn òyìnbó òkè ronú bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ̀rún ẹ̀
ṣé mo jẹ́ ìrànwọ́ yín ìṣàṣẹ́gun tí mo fẹ́ lọ ẹni pé ṣé DNA tó dé Nàìjíríà ṣé kò ṣe original ní nǹkan tẹ́yìn mò ń béèrè lọ yín ni are you doubting the integrity of the DNA tó ṣe Nàìjíríà afẹ́fẹ́ sọ fún wa pé DNA tó ṣe Nàìjíríà ò jẹ̀ níhùn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
ókè ẹ jẹ́ sọ ẹ máa bọ̀ tí bàbá ẹ̀ bá dáa tí Davido bá lọ lẹ́yìn kan tó bá lọ bribe àwọn pípé yẹn bí kò lówó lọ́wọ́ náà. Oh my God! Ibi àrírí ẹbí ìgbé ọkọ̀ tí ọ̀pọ̀ kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ayé lọ́dà ni.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọ̀nà ṣẹ́gun ló fẹ́ fi pèsè kan lọ́rùn ṣàṣẹ́gun. Wọ́n ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ fi pèsè kan wọ̀nyí. Ṣé wá bí ìgò pé gbogbo ọmọ tó ti gbà ń gbé Davido lò níyẹn? Ṣé àwọn yẹn fẹ́ fàjọmọ ilé lọ ni?
Ó ká fún yín o. Davido kọ ọmọ rí méjì. Èmi tí mo sọ fún yín. Bọ̀dẹ̀ láyé kọ ọmọ rí. Ṣé bí mo lọ bá bọ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́yìn? Bọ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́yìn kan sí nǹkan tẹ́ ìsọ ní bọ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́yìn sọ. Wọ́n ní ọmọ kan tẹ́ ní láyé. Ṣé bẹ́yìn náà kọ̀ níbẹ̀ abẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́? Torí pé wọ́n yẹn di dókítà lónìí. Olówó kan kó lè ẹ̀ṣọ́ àlọ́kùn yẹn.
Question lọ́wọ́ yìí.
Àwọn ọmọ ṣe pọ̀pọ̀lá ẹwùgbà tí ẹwùgbà MKO wà láyé. Ẹ̀mú ìyàwó tó lọ pé mo bá MKO pọ̀ mo ló lọ mọ ni.
Á máa dà fún yín o. Ìgbà bàbá kú tán tó fi kíní sílẹ̀ pé tó bá ti lọ ṣe.
Ẹ máa wọ̀ rí tó bá dẹ̀yìn wọ̀ ọ̀la ẹ̀rọ tí ń jọ ọkọ̀ tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀. Tóyìn bàbá máa dájọ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ tóyìn bàbá máa dájọ́ adájọ́ pé beyond the reasonable doubt gbogbo wa mọ̀ túmẹ̀ tí Nàìjíríà bá máa dájọ́ kò ní dájọ́ beyond the reasonable doubt.
Ṣẹ́gun àǹtí Júmi béèrè kiri kan pé wẹ́ẹ́ yóò dẹ ìgbà tó ń bá wọn sùn ṣé wọ́n ló bá wọn dì bẹ́ẹ̀.
Olówó gbogbo yìí là sáìdì.
ó dà pé màmá ọmọ yìí ó dà pé lára àwọn àlè yìí ni àbí kó jẹ́ pé ó kò lè gba ọmọ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀dá Ṣẹ́gun àgàgà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àti Ali kiri lábẹ́ ó kò lè gba ọmọ yẹn kó má kọ̀ bí ara sí tó pé ọmọ ẹ̀ ní tó wọ́n yóò sọ ẹ mọ̀ gbà tí ìmádé ẹ mà gbà kan bí ìmádé tí ò kọ́kọ́ gbà ni nígbà tó mọ̀ pọ́ mọ́ òun ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin nìkan kọ́ lè mọ̀rọ̀ sọ nígbà tí ìmádé sì ẹ mọ̀ private jet lọ fi fly mi ìmádé wá sí Amẹ́ríkà láti wá tọ́jú ẹ̀ what are you talking about private jet nígbà tó gba ìmádé tó mọ̀ pọ́ mọ́ òun ni tí ìmádé sick tí yẹ wà in drug tí ìkẹsẹ́ gbọ́ so many things ni.
Okay, màá wá sọ point kan. Tó máa náà gbé dá. Nígbà tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ kí bàbá Davido ẹ máa gbọ́ ìgbà tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tí bàbá Davido wá jáde. Ọmọ yẹn wá lọ bá bàbá Davido. Ọmọ yẹn jáde. Wọ́n ní bàbá Davido. Gbogbo ọkọ̀ tó ṣe ó yà lọ ní kí Davido lọ gbọ́ fáìlì fún ọmọ yẹn. Tí Amẹ́ríkà ń bẹ sọ̀bà ní sọ́pọ̀ mọ́ òun ni. Ó lù máa jẹ́ wọn. Wọ́n lè ṣe yẹn. Wọ́n lè ṣe yẹn. Òyìnbó yà òkè. Amẹ́ríkà ń bẹ sọ ní parọ́.
Ìwọ ló kún wọn American Dowsy. Ó wà wéwọ́. Bọ̀dà Ṣẹ́gun ní sùúrù. Èmi ò ń parọ́ ìfẹ́ ṣe rí mi. Ọmọ tó wà wéwọ́ ọ̀dọ̀ American Embassy ṣó lọ ń ṣẹ́ ni. What are you talking about?
Ṣé nǹkan.
Ìgbà wà London. Ṣé wọ́n bá ní? Ọmọ tó lọ bá sùn London. Ṣé wọ́n bá ní? Ọmọ tó wà ní Amẹ́ríkà ṣé wọ́n bá ní? Bàbá Davido ń ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún bàbá Davido wọn kì í ṣe several anniversary ní bàbá bàbá Davido lọ níbi l'Amẹ́ríkà níbà kò ń ṣe àwọn tó lọ redeem tẹ bá fẹ́ gbọ́ what are you talking about? ẹ̀jẹ̀ ojoojúmọ́ lè máa ń takò ọmọ yẹn pé òun ló ní after tó ti ṣe DNA mẹ́ta tí wọ́n tún ṣe fún cousin Davido nígbà tó wẹ̀ lóhun tìmùtì òun ò mẹ́fọ́ wà òun sí.
ọdún mi sọ ní oyè yìí ẹ máa gbọ́ kí olóòlò ní ilẹ̀ ló ń kọ́ oyè sọ ní wáyé tí wọ́n ṣe lọ ṣe DNA tí wọ́n ṣe gba American Embassy.
Bàbá yẹn ti sọ fún ọkọ̀ òní bá lọ ṣe máa gbé lọ American Embassy. Ẹni máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa ìrìnkọ́lẹ̀ wà l'Amẹ́ríkà.
Àwọn èèyàn ò ní bá wọn ní Nàìjíríà lè sọ yẹn.
Ní confidence no DNA tó ṣe Nàìjíríà lè sọ yẹn. Àwọn akáwé confidence nínú DNA Nàìjíríà lè ṣe.
Ẹnìkan wà níbi area broad àgbègbè ní Amẹ́ríkà ẹ máa gbọ́. Ó ti wà bí èsì pé wọ́n á fáìlì fún mi. Wọ́n ní ní táìmù tó ń lọ ló ń bá lédi yẹn sùn. Ó ní bó ṣe wá padà Amẹ́ríkà ló wá pé òun lóyún sóyè yín. Ó lóun máa ní kó òfin sílẹ̀. Ọmọ yẹn ti di 20-something thing. Ó wá fáìlì fún. Ṣé nígbà tó wá fáìlì fún tó wá fẹ́ fáìlì fún ọmọ yẹn níbi bóyá ìyá or 2 years ago. Ó wá pè yẹ. Ó níbi kan ẹ̀kan ló ń bá aṣọ wá ní wá. Mo fẹ́ fáìlì fún ọmọ yẹn sí o. Ṣó ìpè mí ẹ máa gbọ́ o ẹ jọ ẹ.
Àgbọ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ọmọdé máa fẹ́ máa kọ́ sí ilẹ̀ máa fẹ́ wọ́n rẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ bí tóbìnrin gidi sọ ẹ máa gbọ́ mo kàn fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn obìnrin filẹ̀ mo gbọ́ wọ lóní mo gbé ní wúyà fáìlì fún tọ́mádé sọ pé ìwọ kọ́ lóní wọ ìwọ lóní ó wá ní ẹ máa gbọ́ tóbìnrin yẹn máa sọ ẹ máa gbọ́ ní tó bá dé ẹ lójú pé wọ́n wà lóní kí ló máa fún mi ìwà ni ó ní kò promise rẹ pé tó bá dé ẹ lójú pé wọ́n lóní kí ló máa fún mi ìyẹn dẹ̀ sọ pé tó bá dé ẹ lójú pé ẹ máa wẹ́pọ̀ lóní ṣé kò kàn sọ pé bó ṣe sanwó sukú ọmọ yẹn láti ilé ọ̀tọ̀ ìṣekú ẹ̀ ṣé kò bìlí kò wọ̀ lóní ìwọ lóní gbàtọ́ dẹ̀ fáìlì fún American Embassy ní kọ́ńtì DNA ṣẹ̀kẹ́ wò wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé òun lóní ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ wọn ní pàápàá.
Ẹ̀yin náà máa gbọ́ best friend tèmi ó wà ní New York City she's 62 years old best friend mi ní Nàìjíríà bàbá ẹ̀ ti fáìlì fún láti tipẹ́tipẹ́ nígbà tí ó fẹ́ lọ gba visa ní embassy Nàìjíríà wọ́n sọ fún pé torí kó ti dàgbà díẹ̀ ni my best friend was almost 48 or maybe 50 almost 50 years old wọ́n sọ fún pé àwọn ò sọ pé àwọn ò fún ẹ ní kíní o ní Nàìjíríà ló ti ṣe DNA ló ti sẹ́ni sample ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin wọ́n wọ́ Nàìjíríà lẹ̀ ibẹ̀ ló ti sẹ́ni.
Mo ti rí gbogbo àwọn adájọ́ tó dà nìyẹn kò ní ìkàkú
àwọn adájọ́
lọ
ibẹ̀ ló ti
adájọ́ yẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
tó ti mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn ló bí ọmọ yẹn kí lẹ̀ ń sọ àti tó yìí tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ Davido ó dà pé nítorí àánú yẹn bóyá ń bá ìyá àánú sùn àbí ìyá ẹ̀ kí ló ṣe é náà àbí nìkan tó ń jẹ ẹ mọ̀ pé ìyá kan ló bí Davido ẹ máa ń takò látijọ́ ẹ̀ ni tó ṣe díẹ̀ ní lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́nu Amẹ́ríkà nínú Amẹ́ríkà ó ń gbé ìsàṣẹ́.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín tí máa lọ Nàìjíríà ẹ máa gbọ́ mo lọ Nàìjíríà mo wá lọ fún ìrànlọ́yún sí wáyé tí mo yẹ fẹ́ lọ máa fowó ṣe DNA ìkọ́ máa fáìlì fún wọn mi Amẹ́ríkà dẹ́ni kì í ṣe di mísìn ní lọ́ọ́ ṣe DNA máa kọ́ lọ pé ó fi wọ́n lè sọ màdẹ́ni kò gbá rìsọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ wọ́n ní èmi kọ́ ni mo ní bí o tiẹ̀ ní ṣe ọkọ.
When the Scilab is a good laboratory, and even you are the only person that's even saying,
olówó ṣe ẹ máa gbọ́ olówó ṣòun gbogbo tó ní Nàìjíríà olówó ṣòun gbogbo tó ní Nàìjíríà Nàìjíríà tó yẹ kọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀tù.
Kẹ́yìn ò bá fẹ́ bàbá Davido ò lè gbọ́mọ àlè kẹ́yìn bá ń gbọ́mọ àlè tó ti yẹ yín bàbá Davido cannot take ọmọ àlè. Bàbá yẹn ò lè gbọ́ ọmọ àlè tó bá wọlé wọn balẹ̀ jẹ́ ni.
Ok, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní ẹ̀yin èèyàn alágbèrè bá túbọ̀ èèyàn parọ́ mọ́ mi ìgbẹ́ mi ni mo fún lóyún mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi kọ́ ni mo fún ló Davido náà ni mi ò rí rí ẹ máa gbọ́ o torí mo lẹ́kì bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń dájọ́ nílùú òyìnbó yìí Davido náà ni mi ò rí ẹ rí èmi kọ́ ni mo bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ó dẹ̀ sọ òkè Davido tún wá sọ pé nígbà tó sọ pé òun kọ́ ló pé rìsọ́ọ̀tì yẹn pé Davido kọ́ ló dádì mi ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ̀pù ẹ̀ o ò lè parọ́ mọ́ mi kí ni mo fẹ́ ẹ̀pù ẹ̀ láyé.
Bí àti wọ́n ṣe rí nìyẹn, ìyá good heart.
Irọ́ tó ní
Bí àti Davido ṣe rí nìyẹn, they have good heart.
Bàbá ẹ̀ ló wẹ̀ pẹ̀ bọ̀dá Ṣẹ́gun. Davido
Davido ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ibẹ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni òun náà ló sọ pé wà
ẹ jẹ́ ká fẹ́ràn yín lẹ́wọ̀n.
bọ̀dá Ṣẹ́gun ẹ wò ẹ má máa sọ pé wà l'Amẹ́ríkà.
Mo ti gbọ́.
A company business is not talk like this. Ẹ má máa sọ pé iṣẹ́ òyìnbó ìjọ ọ̀lẹ́ d'Amẹ́ríkà ẹ lè máa sọ òun ló bí òyìnbó. Òyìnbó ò kí n ronú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lọ. Òyìnbó will not ẹgbẹ́ sọ fún òyìnbó will not do DNA 3 times. Ẹ̀kọ́ tó bá ti ṣe báyìí wọ́n kò ṣe mọ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ ti gbọ́ ìgbà ọ̀lẹ́ d'Amẹ́ríkà. Iṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó direct ni. Àìwọ́n kì í ní fún
àwọn èèyàn tẹ́mi mọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ọba lóyún fún Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n máa ń gbé Amẹ́ríkà embassy ni wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wọ́n lè dárí sọ́ọ̀tì gbogbo kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ gbogbo lọ́tìrì Nàìjíríà Amẹ́ríkà embassy làṣírí ti ń tú Amẹ́ríkà embassy làṣírí ti ń tú náà.
Ọmọ pòsídìọ̀ kìíní ẹ̀kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa bí Amẹ́ríkà ní ọmọ pòsídìọ̀.
Ọmọ pòsídìọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣé mi ò mọ̀ pé mo bímọ ni mo ṣe náà mo bímọ mo lè ṣe.
Ẹ̀yẹ́ ní ṣùgbọ́n bí o kò sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Èmi tí mo bímọ tí mo ṣe ní London lẹ́yìn mi mo pòsídìọ̀ ẹ̀.
Ṣẹ́gun ní sùúrù ṣé ìbò tó gbé wọlé ṣó bímọ fún ẹ? Ìbò tó gbé wọlé ṣó bímọ fún Ṣẹ́gun àǹtí kílẹ̀ ẹni sùúrù Ṣẹ́gun ọ̀pẹ̀lá Amẹ́ríkà ti jú mi ẹni sùúrù. Ó ti pẹ́ Ṣẹ́gun ìbò tó gbé wọlé ṣó bímọ fún ẹ?
Ó bímọ fún mi ó ṣe DNA fáwọn ọmọ tí mo bí sí London ní few years ago mo ṣe DNA wọ́n ní kí n wá ṣe é.
Báwo ni ṣe wà ṣọ́ ẹ̀ pé nínú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ sí bóyá ìyẹn ìmí ògùn iṣẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀?
Kò tí ì ti fi ṣe é DNA àwọn yòókù bí mo bí wọn sí rà.
Ọmọdé bá bí sílé ìbò tí kò sọ́mọ àlè nù.
Ṣé wọn lè purọ́ fún ẹ̀yin ọmọ tó bí sílẹ̀ ìbò ṣé wọn lè purọ́ fún ṣe DNA test wọn?
Àìní mo ti gbọ́.
Àwọn ẹ̀tọ́ fẹ́ sanwó fún yín láti gbàgbé tẹ́ bọ́yá fi ń gbàgbé ni nígbà bí ẹ ti níwèé.
Inú ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ lọ lọ́dọ̀.
Ìjọ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣọ́
Ẹnì kan tó bímọ fún mi tó lọ́dọ̀ fún mi lọ́dọ̀ àwọn yòókù nìkan náà wọ́n.
Máa fún ní líǹkì kóṣù yìí tó ẹ wá lọ.
Kóṣù mi bá lọ ṣe lẹ́rìí rẹ̀. Màdé sọkọ́sí wọn náà tó náà òun náà dì rẹ̀ rí onígbàgbọ́ lẹ́yìn fẹ́ máa sọ pé ṣé yìí náà dì rẹ̀ yọ mí. Mo ní sọ ẹ̀ẹ́dì náà yọ mí rí. Ẹ̀ẹ́dì náà yọ mí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ bímọ mímọ́. Ọlọ́run ní kí yọ mí sórí rẹ̀. Ẹ̀mí yẹn wá kílé mọ̀.
Ẹnu ìgbà tí wíṣkì tó ọkọ pé mo tún pọ́nlé kiri ìsìn náà wíṣkì tó ọkọ ti náà ọmọ ẹ̀ kó ọkọ lọ mọ́. Bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìsìn ọmọ ẹni wíṣkì ti lójú.
Tí máa dé àjàre ẹ̀gbọ́n yìí, wọ́n understand mi bí ní Davido kọ́ ló lọ́mọ. Bí ilẹ̀ náà kọ́ lọ ní. But why don't you go to the right place? Ibẹ̀ ni mo ti suspect. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ló máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ máa ní mo lóko lóye.
Kí ni right place? Are you telling us pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó ṣe DNA Nàìjíríà wọn ò ṣe right place?
Èmi ò kọ́ Mr. Shegun. Okay, because Nigeria ṣe Nigeria kì í ṣe corrupt country. Mr. Shegun ní ìwé kì í ṣe corrupt country.
That's supposed to mean pé wọn lè ṣe correct DNA Nàìjíríà.
Mr. Shegun, you're getting something wrong.
Ṣé ìlú ìbò kì í ṣe corrupt country?
Mr. Ọlásàlẹ̀ kékeré Mr. Olókè yẹn wọ́n ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ ní
Mr. Shegun, you're getting something wrong. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi ní ẹ̀mọ̀ mi. Ẹ̀ka fún ẹ̀ corruption wọn pọ̀ ju ti Nàìjíríà lọ. Ẹ má bàa sọ wọ́n ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí mo ṣe wá sókè. A DNA accuracy occur when the both parents are real. That is 99.9.
Even from the father alone.
So the issue now is ipò ẹbí wọn wọn lọ sí American embassy kíríkọ irọ́ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Nítorí pé those clinic ẹni sùúrù Mr. Those clinics were registered with American embassy and they approved them. So yóò mí ní pé Nàìjíríà anything kò sí nǹkan tó special pẹ̀lú Amẹ́ríkà kankan. Ẹni sùúrù náà. Sáré lè bá wò. Kárí Amẹ́ríkà practical ló ń ṣe ju bíbá. Wọ́n fọwọ́ yàn ṣe practical ni. Tó bá sọ ẹ mọ̀ jù mí lọ. Mo ṣe DNA ọmọ mi bẹ̀ ọ́.
Ìgbà tó ṣe DNA ọmọ yín torí pé ẹjẹ́ bá lójú fàdé ni. So ẹ wá sọ pé Nàìjíríà ò ń ṣe DNA.
There are many things done in Nigeria better than US here. Ṣé Bàlájọ́ ń gbé? Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọn dájú ti US gan lọ. Advanced Nigeria la fẹ́ test of gbogbo mentality yìí. Nàìjíríà gan ló dájú.
Ìgbà tí mo lọ nurses ṣe ń kọ́ mi, àwọn Nigerian nurses pé àwọn tajú wá pàdé class kọ́ mi ò ṣe lọ́sùn Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ló ń kọ́ mi níwọ̀n ló ń kọ́ àwa ló ń kọ́ àwọn ní practical tàbí àti wà ní clinical. Kí lè sọ fún mi? We are so brilliant. We are brilliant. Àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì in Nigeria, àwọn náà máa ń kọ́ àwa.
Three different ones.
Òyìnbó parọ́ ju òyìnbó.
Why are you fighting? Ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni nà mí mọ́rí nà. Why is there ṣe lọ ṣe satisfy? Ọmọ wa dìde pé why is there ṣe ń dodge America embassy? Ọmọ embassy ní ṣe ń gbogbo kìíní ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín. Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti mọ̀ yín. Dangote bá jà sí tó bá rán wọn ní gbogbo yóò sáyé lórúkọ tó lówó lọ. This man came down. Ẹ má bínú Mr. Ọlá, máa yẹ tún jáde, ó tún kọ́ tó jẹ́ kó kọ́ wọ́n rántí, máa yẹ fẹ́ máa sùn kú nígbà tó rántí tó ọmọ tó ti kú yẹn tó tún gbé kíní DNA jáde. Why are you talking like this now? Èyàn lọ sí kíní mẹ́ta. What else do you want him to do? Tó kójú ọmọ Ìbàdàn, ẹ̀yin Ìbàdàn pẹ́pẹ́ Ìbàdàn tó jáde lọ. Mr. Ṣẹ́gun, ẹ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá fi lè lọ sí American embassy, wọ́n ti accept báwọn làwọn lọmọ yẹn. Ó sún mi o. Kọ́ bá lọ sí American yóò ní pé ẹ̀yin lẹ lọmọ tó bá wá sí. Báwo ni ẹ máa lọ fáìlì fọmọ tí wọ́n ti accept báwọn làwọn ní ẹni kan lọ torí tó bá lọ American embassy they have to fight for the child first. Kan tó ní kọ́ lọ ṣe DNA wa. So you can't fight for that child. You can't fight for that child. Why no work? If I don't fẹ́ someone that has intelligence should talk to you about America. We don't interview. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Mr. Shegun? Wrong. When American embassy demand someone's DNA, ìyẹn tó ọmọ Yorùbá sínú document file ló fi máa ń demand fún DNA. Mo ń dédé demand fún DNA ọmọ. That is how that's another aspect of it. Any sùúrù, you can fight for a child with all the birth certificates. Birth certificate you fight for your child. That's all. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ mú mi Mr. Ṣẹ́gun. Ẹni sùúrù. Get to learn. Èmi ò like ìjọba tí á argue without concrete evidence. Doubt ni ló máa ní kẹ́ lọ ṣe DNA. Náà bá doubt ọmọ yẹn. Tọmọ yẹn bá certificate ẹ̀ lásán ìṣẹ̀ not to fight for that child. Ayé kò tọ̀ kì í ṣe kó turn down. This is it. When you are in US. Ẹni sùúrù Mr. Ṣẹ́gun náà. Ẹni ọdún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ alẹ́ náà. Tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ learn. This is it. Téèyàn bá wà US, èmi mọ̀ ń pa UK. US tó ti